where's my fucking background music? There we go. Silo. Hello. Happy Tuesday. Congratulations on getting through Monday, everybody. I hope you all kicked its butt. I certainly did not. Monday kicked my fucking ass. But you know, we got to the end of it, and that's what matters, right? That's what matters. That's surely what I'm going to tell myself. On that note, I know that I say this a fuck ton. I say this so often. Today is going to be a slightly shorter stream than usual. But I swear to God, I mean it this time. I for surely mean it. Why? Because I'm at the point of a mixture of sleep depth and like being actually fucking sick, to the point where I've got that fun little symptom of like being dizzy and I'm not quite passing out, but like, you know, I don't know if you guys, okay, if any of you have an iron deficiency, or low blood pressure, you'll get what I mean, right? When you stand up, do you like lose your vision? Because maybe there's a couple of you. By the way, that's not normal. That's not supposed to happen. Apparently, you can get like woozy or whatever, but you're not supposed to just like literally like not be able to see, which I learned like 5-ish years ago, I want to say. Vertigo-like symptoms? Yeah, that's kind of where we're at, except, you know, with the blackout feature. Except it's been happening today without me having to, like, stand up, so there's no, like, postural aspect to it, which is usually what gets me. It happens if you stretch a certain way, yeah. So, which means that, yeah, I fucking need sleep, because, I mean, I may or may not have a slight fever. And I've just kind of been ignoring it. I mean, I'm taking antibiotics, so it's you know, it's fine. But like with that, I was like, okay, maybe I should make sure I actually get enough sleep today. That's probably a good decision. And then also, I feel like it's in part just because like when I get sick, I don't want to like eat as much. I have been, mainly because I have to take my medication with food. But I feel like that means that my iron is probably even lower than it is supposed to be, so I'm gonna take my iron medication, so that's fine. Water, food, sleep, yeah. So I'm going to do that today. I am, I promise. So I'm gonna put a cap of 3 hours on today's stream, okay? Okay, you guys can make me go to bed in 3 hours, all right? Or at least like get off the internet. Your version of enough sleep is 8 or more hours, right? Generally speaking, I do try to get like 6 minimum and 8 is the goal. But I'm not gonna lie, for the last like month, I have had absolutely disgusting, dirty sleep health. I've been getting like 4 to 6 hours maximum as my like average recently. Which is not good. That is not where anyone is supposed to be. And yeah, it's definitely, it's 100% the reason that I've gotten sick. It's 100% the reason that there's a fun little infection in me. But like, yeah, that's my own problem. I've done it to myself. I've been bad, okay? I know. It's been a busy month, okay? It's been a busy month between I'm trying to get things ready for you guys for my birthday, and then wanting to make sure I can get stuff done afterwards, and then doing a lot of family stuff happens in May, so like for myself and for Mother's Day and for a couple of other things that have been going on. And Mima broke her arm, and so I've been back and forth to visit her as well. And then a bunch of other stuff happened at the beginning of the month. So it's just been a busy month. It's been a busy month. And so I have not been good. I've not been taking care of myself the way I should. I know. I get it, all right? I know I'm bad, Tanuki, all right? But I'm gonna do my best. Definitely bad to jump from 8 to 4 average. Yeah, it's actually really, really bad. Especially because like even when I try to sleep for slightly longer, my brain is like, oh, it's not 8 a.m. yet. You don't have to sleep yet. And I'm like, no, please. Yes, I'm gonna try really hard to go to bed a little bit earlier than usual today. And then that to be fair, that is part of the reason that I'm taking the vacation this week, because I know that a lot of girlies are coming back from vacation and starting up their streams again. So I was like, you know what? I think this is probably, you know, a lot of people are coming back and starting their streams. Like Mima and DK are back, and Meeta's back, and Maeve. Well, Maeve is leaving again. So I didn't realize that she was going from vacation to vacation. I thought it was either going to be like I thought like, you know, she would leave and then she would come back, and then that was but apparently I saw her stream title today and it was like last one before I go on vacation again, and I was like, wait a second. So I kind of assumed that everyone would be back, and therefore it'd be a safe time to take a break, right? Because like I think in that case it's just Echo who's still on break. Wait, never mind. Are Kokone Senpai and Leora back from their vacations? Oh, maybe I fucked up. You know what? It's fine. I'll figure it out. But in my head, it was a great time to take a break because it's the end of the month, and we start June fresh and new and well rested, and yeah, and we do have many things planned for June as well. For sure, we're gonna get a lot of the things knocked off the list. The ASMR week for videos and or streams. Horror week, I don't know if that'll be June or July, but that is coming up because it has to. Another 12-hour marathon stream at some point in June, and that will also be the 100 squats that I owe you guys. And we'll be doing some art streams, which is not my usual type of stream, but we're doing a lot of design things that we can do together. So it is what it is. Sign in adulting, name a more dysfunctional duo. Look, I can do good adult things when I need to. Okay, I can do good adult things when I need to. I just don't often. I don't often enjoy being you know what it is? It feels like I'm role playing an adult. That's what it is. It feels like I'm like cosplaying an adult, you know? Cuz like I am, okay? Like theoretically I am a mature adult. I just do not necessarily feel like a mature adult. And like I can take care of myself. I have like lived away from my parents since I like literally could at 18. But that doesn't necessarily correlate into doing it well. I can take care of myself, but I feel like no one would say that I do it well, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Sounds like a lot. Make sure to take it easy. Yes, I am making sure to take some downtime. That's part of the reason my only streams for this week are today and tomorrow. So I'm taking the rest of the week off, just so I can try to get a little bit of rest, maybe. Hopefully. That, or I'll start working on other things, because that sounds about... There's things that I have to do. That I'm forcing myself to do even on the vacation that I'm taking, okay? For example, time moves too quickly. I'm really bad at time. I've got... I'm sure some of you have already noticed, probably, the way that I talk about deadlines. I have horrific time blindness. Just absolutely terrible time blindness. And so I didn't realize that it had been 2 weeks since my birthday. No, oh my god. It's been like 2.5 weeks since my birthday celebration. And so I meant to, like, the very first week, write thank you notes and stuff for the top donators. And it's been in my head that I need to do this, but I have not. I think I have the names on a piece of paper with the word thank you. So I have to. I have set so many alarms for my vacation to sit down and write those out. I probably won't get the recording part of it done because I'm me, but I will get at the very least the fucking written part down and get those out, and then ask the questions of like what other things that went with it, which was like you know, what kind of little voice message do you want, and what kind of other little little doodly guy. So I do have to force myself to do some things that are for sure they need to get done, and I keep getting sidetracked by other things, and yeah, it's a problem. It's really, really bad. Other things that may come up in the future, this is like has nothing to do with the fact that I'm going on vacation or that I owe people thank you notes. They're hardly urgent. They're urgent in my head. I want to make sure that, because I am so thankful, and I feel so bad because I haven't sent those out, and so like I forget to do them, and then I will like wake up and I'm like, I fucking forgot again, and then I feel bad, and then it's a fucking cycle, and I need to know. Anyway. The next thing has nothing to do with that, but I remembered it when I was talking, which was today Hiyori from Kawaii was doing a violin. She did like playing the violin stream for her 5K 5K subs celebration. And I was like, ooh, that's really fun. And then she said she hadn't played in like 8 years. And I was like, oh, that's also really fun. I also haven't played piano in like 8 to 10, maybe more years. And then I was like, oh, I should buy a piano. I should buy a piano. That could be fun. And then I was like, wait a second. I think I own not a piano, but I think I own an electric keyboard. I think I own a keyboard. So I messaged Monpa Hart and I was like, hey, the keyboard that I bought when I first moved out, by any chance did I leave that with you guys? And Mahart was like, no, dear, you have it. It's in your storage. And I was like, I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure the only thing in my storage is a metal shelf that looks like it comes from a mechanic shop and like a suitcase. Because I put my suitcases down there. So I was like, all right, well, I'll go look after work maybe, and I'll let you know if I see it there. And then Pa Hart messages me and he's like, don't listen to your mother, we have it, it's in the attic. And then about 5 minutes later, he sends me a photo of a keyboard it's like in a soft like carrying case in the attic. So it's just absolutely fucking covered in the pink insulation fluff. Because the attic's it's just like a crawl space, like up above the garage. They've got one of those, like, you pull the ladder down and you can go up and there's like a little storage space, but it's like, it's not finished. It's like the roof. It is like between the roof and the ceiling, right? So he just sends me the picture and he's like, see, I was right, your mother was wrong, never trust your mother. Okay, Dad. All right, I get it. Okay, so he was like, all right, when do you want this? Do you want it like now? Do you want it like later? And I was like, just not. I don't need it now. Just next time we hang out, I'll grab that from you guys. So I don't know if it still works. We'll have to try because that thing is, like I said, I haven't touched a piano in like probably 8 to 10 years. So first things first, I've got to try to figure out if it works, and then second, I've got to see if it attaches to my computer, okay? And then if that happens, then maybe we'll get some really shitty piano playing. maybe. And that would mean that I could probably like leave things up technically because I'm playing them myself. I don't know if it works like that. I really have no idea if it actually works like that, but theoretically it could work like that, right? Like no one's saying that it can't work like, I'm sure someone's saying that it can't work like that, but in my head, I think it'll work out, you know? But first I'll have to see if I even remember how to play the piano. Cause like, I have the muscle memory still of at the very least scales on my right hand. I'm trying to... Well, I can probably do the left hand. Yeah, okay, never mind. I can do a scale. Not that you guys can heckin' see what I'm doing, but I could probably play some things. I don't know. But I'm just hoping that, you know, childhood muscle memory for playing the piano passes over to current day Cyon. Because I was very good at piano when I was a kid, and then I just kind of stopped because I didn't want to anymore because no one wanted a piano teacher who was still in elementary school. Because that was the only thing I had left. I don't know if anyone has like played piano Because there's like grades, there's levels in the RC, Royal Conservatory of something, RC something, I don't know. There's 10 levels, and then after that there is, you take like get a certification to either be like a concert pianist, like a performance pianist, or a teacher, or you could get both. But that's the only thing that happens after you finish the 10th level. And to get to the 10th level, there's also history classes and theory classes, like written paper things and exams that you have to go through. And I did this all by the age of like, most of it was done before 10, but I stopped playing piano at about 12. I still dabbled because we owned the piano, and I would just play whatever the heck I want, which generally ended up being either church songs, because I was on the worship team, not of my own volition, or accompaniment for Hart, because she is a violinist, a concert violinist. So I had to do a lot of accompaniment for pieces that she wanted to do. But I didn't really practice a ton after that point, and then I didn't really play very much after I moved out. I had the electric keyboard that I used for a couple of years, but it took up a decent amount of space, and I didn't live in a lot of places that had a lot of space, so. But we'll see. I'm kind of excited to try it out again and see if I can see what I can do anymore. And thank you for the soup. I appreciate it. Did you ever want to play a keytar? I thought that they were kind of neat, but I never really like wanted to necessarily. I think in part because my brain associates anything guitar-esque to Brohart. Because that was kind of his area of expertise, right? Like, I played a lot of instruments. We've talked about this before, but I was essentially like probably a good half of the band. So I tended to lean more classical in terms of the types of music that I enjoyed and that I played, partially because like I kind of just it was the expectation. It was the expectation. And then Brohart got to play like rock band instruments. So he played guitar, bass guitar, and for a little while drums, but it turns out he was not very good at those, but he did own a drum set. Now, he did like every once in a while to wake me up incredibly early on the weekends by putting the guitar amplifier, the amp, right next to my head and then playing, I think they were honestly probably like Good Charlotte songs or something, like. But it was no matter what it was loud. It was incredibly loud, and it would always startle me awake at ridiculously stupid times in the morning. And he would only ever do it if Ma and Pa Hart were out doing something else. Because Pa Hart would sometimes have to go away for weekends, for work and stuff, and Ma Hart usually, especially if it was a weekend, was doing like Bible study-esque things, usually quite early in the morning, and it was the only time in my life that I was able to sleep in. My family is full of early risers, okay? My family is full of early risers, and to this day, they mock me for my sleep schedule, okay? Because it obviously couldn't be the way that it currently is when I was younger, because you had like school and like things like that you had to do. But I've never been good with mornings. I can do them. Even if I get 8 hours of sleep, if I have to wake up consistently in the morning and pretend to be a person, I want to like die. I don't ever feel well rested. I'm way more irritable. It's just not a good time. It's not good for me, and it's not good for anyone around me. So I learned that quite quickly, being an adult, because I was way more of a fun person to be around when I actually was able to be closer to nocturnal. Yeah, but given that most of my family likes to wake up at like 5 or 6 in the morning for no fucking reason, yeah, it is what it is, you know? Sometimes Pa Hart will still send me good night messages when he wakes up, if he's like gonna go walk the dog or something and he's up really early in the morning. Boss grumpy in the morning? I am grumpy in the morning. I don't like mornings. I don't like waking up, okay? I was perfectly happy and warm and comfy in bed. Just me and my giant bread bunny stuffy, okay? That acts as essentially just a long pillow that I can hug, all right? Just leave me in bed. I'm having a good time, all right? Yumi, hello, hello. How are you doing today, Yumi? I love you. Yeah. I love Yumi so much. Oh my god. Boss is completely fused with her bed. Honestly, if I could not leave bed, that would be great. I could stream from bed. Well, I'd probably fall asleep if I streamed from bed. You guys would probably get a lot of really, like, nonsensical ramblings if I were to try to stream from bed. I did it once. The attempted ASMR stream on Valentine's Day that went incredibly poorly was my single attempt to stream from bed, and I have not tried again since. I could. That's like, I know a lot of girlies, not just in V&U, but in a lot of small corps do like Twitter spaces, and they just like chill in bed and they do like Twitter spaces. But I'm so worried that one day, if I ever tried to do that, I would straight up just fall asleep. Like if I'm in bed, I'm there to either read or sleep for the most part. So if I'm not reading, there's just a high chance that I'm just gonna. So I was like, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. What do you mean that's different from normal? It's different from normal. Whatever. What if you fall asleep or start snoring or talking in your sleep? Exactly, Yumi. What if? That's not good. I don't want that. And then no one can turn it off. No one can just like come on to my phone and be like, boop, because like it's just me and the bunnies. And unlike like if we do that on YouTube, technically, like staff could get into the account and like end the stream for us, which is what happened to Meeta. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, a while back, Meeta was doing a stream, and midway through, she fell asleep because she was incredibly tired. She was, oh my god, that girl works way too fucking hard and does not sleep enough. Like, she sleeps less than I do, and she works just so much. That witch is just, oh my gosh. But yeah, the stream was, I don't know, I want to say it was like 7 or 8 hours or something like that, and it only ended because staff had to get like into her account and like close the stream down, because we were like, yeah, I think she's, I don't think she's coming back. So like if I were to fall asleep while streaming, I wouldn't want to, but it's not really the end of the world, because like, yeah, like staff could come on and be like, all right, yeah guys, sorry, she's dead to the world. But if I fell asleep during a Twitter space, you guys would just be like, it would just be me sleeping, dead. Dead to the world. You'd probably hear pigeons and shit outside my window before I woke up. I don't know, man. I don't feel like that would be very interesting, and I don't know, that's no. The phone would die eventually. You say that as if I don't immediately plug my phone in as soon as I hit the bed, okay? Yeah, so I mean, I only do have one power cord, and I move it back and forth between my computer for when I'm streaming and my bed when I go to bed. But I plug that in immediately before I'm allowed to crawl into bed. Yeah. I'll tell you that you farted at some point. I will cry. I will cry. I mute my sneezes. I would literally pass away of just anxiety and embarrassment, okay? Some people make ASMR videos out of that stuff. I mean, that's fine, but like when they make ASMR videos out of that stuff, they probably like listen back to it to make sure that there isn't like, yeah, like you farting or like, I don't know, fire trucks outside. I mean, I'd wake up to that, but like, you know, like you'd listen back to make sure you didn't like, I don't know, like cuss out random people as you slept, or I don't know, your social security number, or I don't know, like sing copyrighted songs as you fart ASMR. No! No! No. No. That would be so bad. Then find out if you sleepwalk. I don't sleepwalk. That one for sure. That one I don't do. It would probably, my breathing would probably sound pretty wheezy though. Because especially when I'm sick, I sometimes get like a whistle tone in my throat when I breathe through my nose, and it sounds really funny. So I think that would probably make people be like, what the hell? Is she dying? Is she dead? No, I'm not. I promise. And I only know that because Pokemon Sleep doesn't work for me. I don't know why. Pokemon Sleep will not work for me. It absolutely refuses. It tells me that I didn't sleep at all. Even when I sleep for like 8 to 10 hours, it doesn't register it, and it makes me really fucking angry because I want to collect cute Pokemon while I sleep, okay? So instead I got a different app that was just like record how you sleep so that you can like see what the disturbances are and whatever. And yeah, when I'm sick, when I'm not sick, my breathing sounds perfectly fine. But when I am sick, I don't know I don't know if it's like a vocal fold thing or like a whatever, but it always comes out like, but it's from my nose, not from my mouth. So, but it still sounds like I'm dying, even though the breaths are perfectly fine. I'm getting just enough air. There is no actual worry. It's just, I guess there's something in the throat that makes like I don't have sleep apnea. No. I did like vaguely like go, but no, I don't have sleep apnea. To be fair, the fact that they would even attempt to test me for it is kind of crazy because there's certain body habitus or if you have like a family history, that means that they're more likely to test you. But if you don't have that particular body habitus or you don't have any things that could possibly lead to sleep apnea, they're way less likely in the raccoon world to bother testing you for that as a condition, just because it's so unlikely. Yeah. And then, oh my God, Jello Noel! 117 times? Well, I'm glad you're okay. Or like, you know, I'm glad you're breathing because breathing is fucking important. Oh my God. And sexy, have a good night. Get some good rest. Breathing is not overrated, Vigrad. Breathing is not overrated. No. Please keep breathing. Yeah. I'm assuming you probably have like a CPAP or something that goes with that. Yeah, so there's a lot of like conditions that make you more likely to have sleep apnea. For example, if you're a type 1 diabetic, or I guess a diabetic in general, but type 1 more so, then there's a higher chance that you will have sleep apnea. And there's a couple other conditions that also will, you know, same sort of idea. Even if you don't have the body habitus that is usual for it. Yes, for example, like even if you're not necessarily overweight, but if you carry a lot of weight in your upper body, there is a higher chance that they will bother testing you for sleep apnea than if you carry weight in your lower body. Or if you have any other respiratory conditions. Yeah. But if there's you know, just because you don't have the body that would be more likely to get sleep apnea doesn't mean that you're safe, because if you don't have that, if you are tall and thin, for example, you're less likely to have sleep apnea. But you are more likely to have a spontaneous pneumothorax, which also possibly even more unfun than sleep apnea. So, you know, it is what it is. Cronk-shaped men beware. Yes, exactly. Exactly, Waverly. You can be healthy, and it just so happens that the way that your body is shaped might just be less fun for you in that particular manner. Breathing is boring. Breathing is not boring, Yumi. Breathing is not boring. You love it when she says big words. I infrequently say big words, but every once in a while, you know, every once in a while. Have we talked about spontaneous pneumothorax before? I feel like we have. I feel like I've brought this up before, that like it is a thing that possibly can happen if you are tall and thin. Collapsed lung, yes, it is actually, that is the most common for body types. If you are if you are tall and thin, you are way more likely to collapse your lung, which yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Yes. And it can happen because you get hit by something, or it can just happen in general. And sometimes it doesn't hurt at all, and it might just be like a little bit harder to catch your breath, and you'll feel like you're a little out of shape or something. And sometimes it hurts like a bitch. And I know this because Hart, bless his fucking soul, has had part of his lung collapse just for funsies, because one of his friends gave him like a pat on the back, just like a ha. Like we were playing, oh god, what were we playing? Like Ultimate Frisbee or something, and his friend like patted him on the back, and Hart just went, huh. And yeah, turns out that half of his lung had decided to collapse in on itself just for funsies. So, No, Vigrid Yumi is not correct. Stop, no, don't. If you stop breathing, that does not save energy for later on. Mainly because there really isn't much of a later on. And so please keep breathing. Please keep breathing. Yeah, but yeah, it's if you're tall and thin and you suddenly have issues with breathing or you have chest pain, that is a highly likely option. Congratulations! Woo! Lung really said we do a bit of trolling. Yeah, dude, humans are fucking fragile. I don't know how you guys have made it this far. I mean, oh man. Humans are built so strangely. Like, apparently a lot of people don't know how to breathe properly, I have been told. Because humans are supposed to breathe with their diaphragm, but a lot of people don't breathe with their diaphragm. They breathe like with their rib, like their chest muscles, their rib muscles, which is incorrect. And, you know, not having a strong diaphragm can, in fact, increase your odds of lung fucky-wucky. Yeah. Did you have to pierce his collapsed lung with a pen to inflate it like on TV? No. The only time that kind of thing happens is if both lungs collapse at the same time, and you're like literally just like if someone sounds like that. Why the fuck did I do that? 1 second. Dude, imitating a dying wheeze, not a good idea when you have a respiratory illness. Just a bad idea. Anyway, yeah, how do you breathe incorrectly? If when you breathe in, your stomach doesn't also like do a thing, like obviously your rib cage is gonna expand and contract with your lungs, but your stomach should also expand, right? Because that's where the diaphragm, well, not by stomach, I don't mean lower abdomen. I mean like right under where your rib cage is, in the middle. I don't know fucking why I'm hitting myself. You guys can't fucking see that. She's doing hand signals right now. Shut up! It's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I was pointing at myself, and then I was like, never fucking mind. Someday I'll exist in 3D, and you guys will be able to see everything. It's fine. We wait with bated breath. We wait with bated breath for that day. But yeah, if your shoulders move at all while you're breathing, like if your shoulders are moving up and down, you're doing it wrong. Yeah, it should all be in the chest and like upper abdomen in your stomach. Yes, 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 yes. We just saw Cyon die on screen. No, we didn't. No one saw me die. It's fine, it's fine. You'll see me hitting my diaphragm in 3 dimensions. Yes, exactly. Now you're breathing consciously. I'm so fucking sorry. I often do that as well. And then I cry a little bit on the inside. Yeah. 2D models can have hands, but it takes a ridiculous amount, generally speaking, to rig them. Because that means that you need to animate the position for every single place that the hand could be and the fingers. So it's something that generally you don't bother doing. You don't bother doing that because it takes a lot of time and effort. Therefore, it would also be incredibly expensive to do. I have rigged 1 set of hands ever, and I did not enjoy it. There's hand assets. There are hand assets. Those generally don't help me, though, or people like me who talk a lot with their hands, because hand assets are set to do one specific thing. For example, what button is it? This button? That is not the button. This button? Nope, that is definitely not the button. This one? No. Some days. I did not know that I had this face. Hey. Okay, wait. No, that was not, you know, someday I'll remember that's not correct either. No. You know, that entire time I was just trying to do one thing, and that thing was bring up a hand asset that I have. Literally just trying to find my microphone. And, it's fine. You know, someday... So, no, that's Christmas. Oh, there we go. Found it. So yeah, so hand assets, you can have them and they can come on and do things. And like, for example, this mic asset, this hand asset, like it is rigged, right? Like you can tell that there's physics with the bow and the rose and the little extra cravat that's on it. But I rigged those onto this mic. And it took a hot second. I mean, it's not super hard to put physics onto something like this, but that's only one particular thing, right? So if you're doing physics for the arm, making sure that it's going places, and you want all the fingers to move, and you want everything to track you properly, right? So hand assets usually are for one solid position that you are not going to move from, right? So yeah. You don't generally use them for, like big motions. There are people who have put out hand tracking assets that is just literal like forearms that they've made that do tracking. I have not gotten them to work on my end before. I've had very bad luck with trying to get those to work. So I did think about it, and then I just kind of I was like, oh, it's fine. Someday I'll be able to be. Someday I'll be able to be a silly little guy, but in 3D instead of in 2D. And that's the day it's over. That's the day that you guys have to watch me fucking wave my hands all over the fucking place for no goddamn reason. Honestly, it's probably better that I don't do that. I feel like that would be incredibly distracting. That might be incredibly distracting, honestly. Yeah, what did Eugene call it? The smolder? Yeah. What button even gave me that face? No, no, that's... I don't know what button gave me that face earlier. I don't know how that... Where is it? I can't find it anymore. It's fine. I can just pretend that I can... Hey. Someday I'll find it again, and then my Riz levels will probably rise out of the negative, right? That's how that works, I guess. Your mother talks with her hands all the time. You get used to it? Yeah. I either talk with my hands or like nothing. I'm either like sitting there stock straight. I'm usually, because my hands are like clenched together, and I just sit there and I don't move at all. Or I feel like I move far too much, and there really isn't anything in between, and it is certainly something. It is certainly something. We could use it for anti-riz. I don't know what you're talking about. There's no anti-riz here. There's no anti-riz. I could be anti-riz, but like, you know, like in the way that I'm the cool auntie. I'm Auntie Riz. Nice to meet you. No, I'm not nearly cool enough for that. It's fine. It's fine. Was that in a Hagao face? I mean, I have one. I don't think it came out. I don't think it came out. You know, I think it's probably fine. Negative riz. I do have negative riz. It's fine. Riz is what people say, okay? Like, they're like, oh, negative riz is riz. I mean, technically, yes, negative on a scale is, it exists on the scale. That doesn't mean it's a good thing. It certainly does not mean it's a good thing, okay? And I feel like a lot of people think that I have pretty okay amounts of riz, because a lot of the time when I show up in other girlies' streams, I am like, hey, yeah, anything for the cutie. Of course. I would do anything for you. But in my head, as I type this, I'm going, keyboard smash. So the words that I type don't necessarily match the words that I would say in real life, which is, if you've ever seen me interact with a girly in real time, and they say a thing and I'm like, yeah, you too. You're totally cool and whatever. It's so bad. It's, oh my god, you rizzed up Yumi, that's something. Yeah, but like, again, rizzing on a keyboard, very different from having to attempt to be at least the most, like the vaguest, the barest amount of charismatic in actual conversation, you know? Yeah. Scion's keyboard smash has more riz than me. I don't think that that's a thing. I don't think that that's true at all. Scion typing versus Scion when talking? Yes. I mean, to be fair, 99% of the time, I do tend to type in a very similar way to how I talk. Maybe even in a worse way than how I talk. I do tend to like misspell words purposefully, or like go and I use a lot of silly little like faces and stuff. But I can throw out the, you know, the role play typing, or which is the only way any riz exists, or the like academic essay typing if I really fucking need to. That only generally comes out on the internet though, when I'm having fun. Which I can't do in public anymore. Yeah. So in the raccoon world, one of my pastimes, perchance, possibly, was specifically finding people and arguing with them on the internet, but using like really, like there was no actual, like I was doing it for funsies. There was no actual argument. It was always like, wow, you have the reading comprehension of a third grader. Here's all the things that you got wrong in this sentence. And here's all the ways that you're just an idiot. And I would do it really fun. I found it incredibly entertaining because it was never something that I cared about, but the person on the other end obviously really did. And 99% of the time they were incorrect anyway. But like, I'm not the type of person generally that cares if someone else has an opinion that I think is incorrect. Why? Because 0% of what I'm gonna say to that person a lot of the time is going to actually matter to what they think, you know? There are ways to try to like have conversations with people and educate people or like try to change someone's worldview or whatever, okay? But that is not generally going to be done by some random person on the internet, especially if you're not someone that they are inclined to respect anyway. So, you know, I just like to incite just a little bit of chaos. But also, I just like arguing. I think arguing is fun. Now, in a better world, I would say that I like debating, which is what I tell my parents. When me and my brother argue for funsies, I'm like, we're just debating. We're having a good time. We're stretching our brains and thinking about other perspectives. Which is, you know, but like debate club is honestly just like put kids in a room and let them argue for funsies, and I never left that stage, so. Big rat, thank you for the soup, I appreciate it. Could we get a debate format with those kind of convos and imagine the content? Honestly, that may or may not have been one of the ideas that I had pre-debut. I was kind of tempted to do a collab game show type format that was like essentially just debate club. And get like 2 VTubers to like go at it over like the stupidest thing, like argue about like milk before cereal or cereal before milk, and then just see who comes up with the better argument for fun. See ya, Enzo. Bye bye. You used to also argue with people for fun, Phantom. Nice. Politics or religion, which is more fun to argue about? I tend to like not generally touch that because I know that those are things that are very specific person to person, and unless they are encroaching or hurting someone else with their beliefs, I don't think it's my place as some random person on the internet to say anything about that. Because even within my family, like the way that I vote is not the same as the way that, for example, Hart would necessarily vote. And the same thing with religion. I've said my parents are incredibly religious, and I was raised Christian. I am not. I am not like a practicing Christian. Do I share a lot of beliefs? Sure. I mean, that's how I was raised. But like I don't like organized religion for the most part, just because I had to deal with it a lot in my own childhood, and I've seen it fuck with a lot of people. Do I think that if you like organized religion and it does well for you and you're not hurting anyone with it, should you be able to enjoy that? Fuck yeah. Do as you do. So those are usually not actually topics that I would ever start an argument about, even just on the internet, because again, unless someone is hurting someone, I don't care. That's your viewpoint. That's how you see the world, and who am I to say that that's incorrect? If it's a bun, hot dogs or sandwiches. Oh yeah, the sandwich or taco debate, that's so fun to get people on. Oh my god. Politics and religion can get serious business pretty quickly. Yeah. A lot of people can be really, like, I wouldn't say necessarily, like, mean about it. Oh, some people are mean about it. But, like, I feel like people tend to be very, they're set in their own idea of what is correct. And, I mean, I've said this a ton. Everyone has their biases. Even if you don't think that you have a bias, you do. Just even if it's, like, the way that you were raised or the people that you're friends with or things like that. Like, anything that you believe could be a bias. And that doesn't mean it's bad. It's not bad to have biases. You know, because especially if you can recognize that, like, yeah, like, this is the way I think, this is why I'm going to be obviously biased towards things that agree with this. And the things that show up in my life. And that's not bad, right? But, like, everyone has their own. And I feel like a lot of people will die on that hill, and they think that anyone who doesn't agree with them is stupid, which I think is stupid. See, I'm more likely to argue with you about your inability to see the world from other perspectives than your actual idea. Like, I'll have no problem with what you think. I have a problem with how you think. So I tend to not generally get into those kind of arguments unless I know someone well enough to know that I can have either an actual conversation, or if we are going to like full out argue about it, no one is gonna take it personally or seriously. Ah, yes, Palm, thank you. But yeah, like I said, if you're not trying to like hurt other people with your views or push them on to other people, I don't fucking care. I don't care. I don't give a shit. Yeah. I think that everyone should be entitled to their own, well, like things that make them happy, their own belief sets, things like that. And not everyone is always going to think the same thing. Honestly, I think that if everyone thought the same thing, the world would be an incredibly boring place. We don't need like a couple million me and then a couple of million Meeta and a couple, like if everyone was just a template of each other, that would be so fucking boring. What would you even talk to people about? That's insane. I hate that. I hate that shit. Okay? Like I said, even in my family, there's very diverse sets of beliefs in all sorts of ways, but I love my family and they love me. And I think that that's kind of probably, I'm very lucky in that way, and that's probably why I'm able to see things from a lot of different ways, just because that's how I have existed in general. I've been very lucky with that, and I do recognize that. Yeah. But I think it's, yeah, I don't know. We can leave that there, but yeah, I think as long as you're not hurting anyone, and trying to force people to think the same thing as you, like I don't fucking give a shit. Is a smart person automatically a nerd? That depends on how you're defining a nerd. That really depends on how you define things, right? Because like current day, the idea of nerds versus like geeks versus like anything, like there's a lot of different words that mean a lot of different things to a lot of different people, and they're not necessarily defined in the same way in every person's head, right? Because I had actually this discussion with my dad, with Pa Hart, I want to say like last year or something, on a family vacation. We were just randomly talking about stuff because like he's what I would think of as like a geek, you know? Very like academically minded, very like meticulous, but like specifically in like sciences and math. And he's the kind of guy who has like a pocket protector and pens in his like pocket, and he has like the same couple of outfits that he wears for every single occasion, and his favorite color is beige, and he's like very much like, you see this guy and you're like, ah, yes, your favorite subjects are physics and math. And there's nothing wrong with that. But it's like, to me, in my head, like that is what that definition goes around. And he's like, oh, in my head, I am a nerd. And geeks are the people who like sci-fi and stuff. And so they're not necessarily academically smart, but they're like, they have very niche interests and they're kind of obsessive. He's like, you in my head would be a geek. And I was like, fuck off, bitch. But so like the way that I considered those words and the way that I would use them in my head were like almost the complete opposite of the way that he used them in his head, which was actually kind of interesting to look at. Pocket protector, definitely a nerd. So all Asians are nerds? Not necessarily at all. Hart, for example, Asian, would not consider her a nerd at all. Is she really, really good at math? Yes. She's also a social butterfly. She is all over the place. She's incredibly charismatic. She doesn't seem like she is really good at like math or anything like that. She doesn't give vibes of like, oh, I know all of these things and I'm so good at this thing, which is not necessarily always the vibe that gives. But you know, usually I feel like when it comes to like a geek or a nerd, in terms of stereotypically, you can kind of tell based on outward existence as well as the things that they enjoy, right? So if you were to say that like all Asians are nerds, then that would mean that all Asians should theoretically fit into this stereotype of what a nerd exists as, and I think a lot of them really do not. Right, because I'm thinking about my own family, and yeah, Ma Hart is very like outgoing, social butterfly, very like fashion. One of my cousins is a jock. Before she ended up going to like uni, and now she's like a business markety person, and also like very fashionable, incredibly charismatic. So I really wouldn't consider either of them necessarily a stereotypical nerd. Right, and then you've got Bro Hart and me. And Bro Hart is a jock. If someone called this man a nerd whilst we were in school, he probably would have. They probably would not have had a very good rest of their day. We're gonna put it that way. Nowadays, you could probably put him into that section of nerd, and he'd be like, yeah, sure, fuck it, it fits my current job. But in high school, he would have not been okay with that, even if he did get straight A's. And myself, would go very firmly into like incredibly obvious geekdom, if we're going with the like fandom fanatic type of stereotype of that, like into sci-fi, into anime. I guess anime is now considered more weebdom than geekdom, but you know, I was very obviously that stereotype whilst I was in high school. Even if I did play sports and stuff, I was not considered jock. I did not roll with that crowd. I rolled with, you know, I created the anime club at our high school. So, yeah. Jock is just a sports geek? That's what I think, right? They know all the stats. They know, like, every single player, all of their, like, names. They know, like, their fucking blood type, I swear to God. They go to a game and they're in the jersey and they've got the makeup. It's essentially just sports cosplay at that point, I swear to God. Yeah. So, yeah. You can't do math or play an instrument as an Asian, you're whitewashed. That's a mood. I can do math and play an instrument, but that's only because Ma Hart, growing up, now she's not so much. Now she's probably a lot more whitewashed, but growing up, so like right after she came over she was very much like when you think of like a tiger mom sort of idea, like that really strict Asian parent, that's kind of how I was raised. Which is what I like to blame the fact that I prefer to do nothing as opposed to be incredibly busy. I blame it on that because I had to do a lot of stuff that I didn't necessarily want to in my childhood. Were you also in the gamer role as well? Yes. Yeah. I played a lot of games as a kid. I got a couple of my high school friends in a lot of trouble by getting them highly addicted to MapleStory. And then, because I didn't really need to study to do well in school. I was incredibly lucky in that way. But most people did, but I would be like, hey, we're gonna do this thing at this time, right? And they would be like, yeah, and then I'd get on and we would do the dungeon and whatever. And then their grades fell a lot. Yeah. And that happened with a couple of different games whilst I was in high school, and has also happened to a couple of different games when I was in uni. So it is what it is. Yeah. Yeah, I played a lot of games. Mostly when I was young, I did both console gaming and computer gaming. Nowadays, it's mainly just computer gaming because consoles are fucking expensive, and also to play a console game, I needed a TV, and I didn't really have the space for all that for a long time as soon as I moved out, so I just stuck to computer games, really. Sounds like a them problem, right? Come on, I can play video games for 12 hours a day. Why can't you? Honestly, a problem. It's like when I was in uni, I went to school, I went to work, I came home, I played League of Legends, and I slept for like 2 hours. It was absolutely terrible. I don't know how I lived through that. Like my average sleep in university was like 2 to 4 hours. Because instead of sleeping, I would play video games. And Yeah, yeah, that's part of how I tanked a lot of people's grades. Hey, come play with me. Come hang out with me. Are you busy? We can do that later. I'll help you with it. Don't worry about it. It's fine though, right? It's totally okay. I did lend them my class notes, so it's not like I didn't help at all. Like I did do what I said. I said I was gonna help, and I helped. I think that counts, right? Yeah. Asian parents, are you a doctor yet? Yeah. Hart still periodically asks me if I'm sure I don't want to go back to school to be a lawyer. And she's been trying to get me to do that ever since I decided I didn't want to be a teacher. It's been a hot second since then. And could I theoretically? Sure. Do I want to? No, I don't fucking want to read all that paperwork for no fucking I don't want to. That sounds terrible. Oh my god, do you know how many people you have to deal with every single day as a lawyer? And how many of them you're gonna side-eye and be like, the fuck did you do? But you can't say that to them. So you gotta pretend that you're like, oh yeah, yeah. All right, well, can you send me those documents? Yeah, for sure. No. So yes, now I'm a thief instead. You would call yourself a geek now, but you went to high school working on cars. Ooh, that's so cool. I've only done very limited amount of mechanical work because I don't drive. I don't own a car. But Pa Hart and Bro Hart, one of their hobbies is, well, Pa Hart still, like, he still, like, rebuilds motorcycles and stuff. But when I was in high school, Pa Hart and Bro Hart went through, like, trucks, and they would, like, bring them in, take everything out, gut them, and then put things, like, you know, rebuild them. And so I helped them a couple of times. I know some things about, you know, cars, but it's kind of useless knowledge for me, given that I don't drive and I don't have a car. But that's really cool. That's really neat. Yeah. And I have played some TCGs. Not a ton. Like, mainly it was like when I was really little, or I played Wei Schwartz when I was in uni, and I've talked about that. I believe I've said that I had an Angel Beats waifu deck when I played. But yeah, not really since then. Not really since then. Mainly because there aren't a lot of places where I was living between uni and now where people actually played card games. I wasn't really living in a place that had a lot of people who were interested in that, so yeah. Could have been worse. You could have gotten into Final Fantasy 14. I have multiple I Killed Titan shirts that are signed by the makers of Final Fantasy 14. I played the beta. I went to PAX and stood in all the lines. Yeah, I can't say that I never played Final Fantasy 14. I just played it earlier than a lot of people did. So I stopped playing it when a lot of my friends stopped playing because for me, MMOs, I love MMOs, but they are for me a very social thing. So if I don't have people to play with, I don't want to play it. And since I started really early with it, a lot of people that I had been playing with and that I'd made friends with in the game stopped playing. Actually, most of them stopped playing before the first expansion was out, before the first add-on, yeah. So I haven't really touched it in a really long time. But yeah, I was there as it was created. I was there at the beginning. Yeah. Ba-ba-ba. Your Honor, this cute girl should be acquitted because all cute girls are innocent. That's a fucking lie. I'm literally a thief. I'm not even that cute, but like, if that was at all true. That's not how that works at all. That's not how that works at all. You made friends with the wrong crowd. You love MMOs, but your friend group does not play. Yeah, that's my problem too. I don't think none of the V&U girlies really play any MMOs. And None of my real life friends play any MMOs back in the raccoon world, so... I'm just stuck here thinking about my glory days in MMOs that no one plays anymore. You quit playing before it actually got good? Yeah, I've been told. But that's a large time commitment now to sink back in to get to that point. And unless you guys want me to become a Final Fantasy XIV streamer, I simply do not have that amount of time to put into an MMO now that is that far ahead of where I would be starting. So like, unless a whole bunch of girlies were like, hey, let's all start together and we're gonna like go on a journey, haha, let's go, I would re-download that game in a fucking heartbeat. Okay, I would pay for the monthly subscription, no problem. I would pay for someone else's monthly subscription if they wanted to play with me. Okay, but yeah, unless that very probably never going to happen scenario occurs, no. I don't think that's what we can do. Yeah. Simply not really all that possible with the way that my life currently exists. You only played for the first 2 months? Yeah. We play games on these streams. We do. We've only been chatting for like an hour. Although I should start the game if we're having a shorter stream today. You have so many MMO friends, but you're not. Yes. I mean, that's fine. No, we're not playing Wuwa today. We're playing Beholder. Yes, we're playing Beholder. I am a Tanuki of my word. A Tanuki of my word. And the game title is in the title. Therefore, we are for sure playing Beholder. Yeah, we're for sure playing it. Yes. But we like the Zatsus. I also like the Zatsus. I was very tempted to make today a Zatsu stream instead of a game stream, but then I was like, but I did that last week. So I shouldn't do that again. We should actually play the game this week. It's fine. So, you know, we're gonna play the game or whatever. Yeah. You don't think anyone in chat minds? Yeah, that's true. That's true, but I like to stick to my word when I give it. It's part of the reason I tend to say things out loud or like tell you guys that this is the plan, because if I don't, I will either A, forget the plan because I've gotten completely sidetracked, or B, just pretend that there was no plan to begin with. Oh, I have multivitamins! I'm so glad that I had to cough. That reminded me that I actually have multivitamins. I went and bought them the other day because I was like, I should probably... Where'd my vitamins are gone? They've been gone for a couple of months. I should get more vitamins. Ow. These vitamins are really hard to chew. And they're stuck in my teeth. This is terrible. No, but they taste like Flintstones, but they're gummies. Huh. I don't know if I like the fact that the gummies taste like the chalky Flintstone vitamins. That's certainly odd. Not overly fond of that, but like it's not gonna be the end of the world, so I'll keep eating them. Just, you know, so I don't die or whatever. Yeah. No weird aftertaste? I mean, they have the same aftertaste as if you were to eat a Flintstone vitamin. Like, for some reason, they've got that chalky aftertaste that a Flintstone vitamin has. I'm assuming it probably has something to do with the fact that it's just fucking vitamins and minerals and shit. And even if you put it in a gummy form, you're still chewing that thing, so it probably is going to taste the same no matter what you do to it. Yeah, I should probably eat something. You're supposed to take vitamins with food. That was a bad decision. I just popped those into my mouth. I don't have any food around me. Oh, I've got pudding in my fridge. I could go get pudding from my fridge. I could eat that. Drink water then? That's not the same thing though, right? Drinking water is, I mean, it's good, but when you're supposed to eat things with things, for example, vitamins or medication or things like that, if they say take with food, you can't just take it with water. Or, like, you can, but you're not supposed to just take it with water. Yeah. Yes. Because if you just take it with water, then bad. It's bad. Well, it's not like the worst thing in the world, but it doesn't absorb the way that it should, and there's a higher chance that it can like irritate your stomach, depending on what's in it. Effectiveness is 100% reduced. No, I mean not 100%. Not that it's 100% reduced, but the fact that it will 100% be less effective. That's, you know what I mean, right? You understand. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. You thought it will help it dissolve faster? Oh, yeah. No, I mean, water is important. Please always make sure to drink enough water. But yeah, if you're taking something that says to take it with food, there's a reason for that. And part of it is, better absorption. Sometimes it's to protect the stomach lining, but there could be a myriad of reasons. Yeah. You take one Amazon brand vitamin C gummy every day. Tastes pretty good. Yeah, I mean, vitamin C gummies in generally taste pretty good. A lot of the time they're like citrus flavored just for funsies. Yeah. And vitamin C in general it's a really good vitamin to, have so that you don't, start like leaking out of your orifices. Because, scurvy is no fun, but it's also one of the easiest vitamins to get nowadays, right? Because it's not just in, like, very specific foods anymore. Now it's also in a lot of other, like, a lot of things are fortified, so you get, like, milk and bread and cereal and all that kind of stuff, for the most part, is fortified with some sort of vitamin, and a lot of the time vitamin C is part of that. So it's incredibly hard to have a vitamin C deficiency nowadays. Yeah. What do you mean, Ayo what? What do you mean, Ayo what? Yeah. Case of scurvy. Yes, exactly, Raymond. Exactly. Yeah. Vitamin C deficiency. First, you'll get like normal things like fatigue, or like depression of the nervous system, or connective tissue defects. Which is less fun, and then that's where you start getting the like gingivitis and petechiae and internal bleeding, and then you start like leaking from your like eyes and nose and stuff, and by leaking I mean like blood and other body fluids. Yeah. And if you don't know what petechiae is, it's when you, I don't know if you guys have ever had this. It's like, if you've ever seen what kind of looks like freckles, but they're like a little bit red and they like come and go. You get them every once in a while. That's petechiae. It's like very tiny pinpoint internal bleeding. So a lot of the time it kind of looks like a rash or like freckles. And a lot of the time people will get it in their limbs as opposed to like their main body, because those are places where blood will pool sometimes a little bit more. Pinpoint internal bleeding sounds scary. It's really, petechiae is not like the worst thing. It is if you like, if it doesn't go away for like more than like a couple of days, or it gets bigger, then you need to worry. That's when you need to worry. But it's actually a decently common thing, especially, for example, if you go from like a really hot area to a really cold area, or vice versa. You did not expect the spelling of that? Yeah, it's for sure an interesting spelling. Also, see you later, Rainer. Have a good night. Yes. Googling petechiae wasn't too bad. Yeah, no, it's not. It sounds, you know, the idea of pinpoint bleeding sounds worse than it is, but like I said, it kind of looks like either a rash or freckles, but like as it grows bigger, then that's where you're like, okay, maybe I should go to a doctor. But it is very, it's not like a bad symptom. It just means that like, maybe I should keep an eye on anything, like your health of some sort. A lot of times it's to do with, you know, yeah, like a vitamin deficiency, or blood. It's always like a blood type of thing. So if you've got like a high blood pressure, there's a chance that you can end up with something like that, or like other things that end up causing it. It's never like the it's never the main thing. It's always like a symptom of something else. Yeah. Yeah, so it's always, it's tiny pinpoint bleeds, so it's really not like the hugest issue. So like reactions to like medication or like allergies, for example, if you're ever on like aspirin, is a blood thinner, so there is a chance that this could cause petechiae, because the blood is thin and it can therefore sometimes leak through areas it is not supposed to be in. If it continues to pool, then you've got a problem. But if it's nothing, then it's nothing and you're fine. Don't worry about it, right? Like, every once in a while, I get it on my calves and feet. And that's why I kind of described it as it can kind of look like freckles, because that's kind of what mine tends to look like. Now, if you see petechiae in general, it can go anywhere from being very, very light to like incredibly like blood red, and you're gonna be really worried. Mine tends to be like really quite light and almost brown. And it's very infrequent, but it's because of my blood pressure issues and medication stuff. But it doesn't happen very often. But like I said, that's the kind of thing you like keep an eye on it, and you're like, all right, if that doesn't disappear in a couple of days, maybe I should go to the doctor. But it, you know, as I said, it's not really a terrible thing. But it is one of the first signs of a vitamin C deficiency before it turns into other way worse internal hemorrhaging and bleeding out of your eyeballs and shit. Thank God everything is fortified nowadays, man. I would simply pass away if I lived in any other era. In any other era. I don't have scurvy. If I had scurvy, I would be much more worried about everything in my life, okay? I probably, like, your stuff falls out, your connective tissue is fucky. I mean, my connective tissue is fucky, but like in a totally different way, in like a really not good way. And things bleed for no reason, okay? It's not a good time. It's not a good time. Yeah. You have a horrible diet, so you supplement with cod liver oil for vitamin A and D, separate vitamin D and a vitamin C gummy? Yeah. I make sure that I eat things that specifically have everything I need. But I do take vitamin gummies when I'm like, I've been eating like shit. I should probably supplement that. But like I said, a lot of stuff nowadays is like fortified to a decent amount. So there are common vitamins to be deficient of. Like A and D are both pretty common to be deficient in. Which is interesting, given that like vitamin D, I mean, I know why I'm deficient in vitamin D, but for like the majority of the human population, I feel like going outside every once in a while isn't all that hard. Welch's fruit snacks have just a little bit of extra vitamin A. Yeah, and a lot of, for example, a lot of like gamer beverages, a lot of like caffeinated beverages nowadays are like decently fortified. They have a good chunk of vitamins and minerals for some reason, and I'm like, yeah, I'll fucking take it. That's great. I get caffeine and I can pretend it's healthy for me. It's not, but I can pretend it is, so it's fine. It's fine. You have fluctuating high blood pressure and you've never really done anything about it? If you know you have it, you should probably do something about it. Even if that's just like changing a little bit of your lifestyle. And like, you know, changing up a little bit of what you do so that it doesn't become an issue. But like, I can understand people not wanting to go on medication for that kind of thing. Like, that makes sense to me. For example, theoretically, there have been points in my life where I've been told that I should be on medication for my low blood pressure. And instead, I decide to do other things that, you know, raise it. Like, eat a fuck ton of salt. Not necessarily the healthiest thing for me to be doing, but it does raise my blood pressure. So, yeah. It's fine, it's fine. 99% indoor vampire lifestyle, so you need a lot of the D. But mood, yeah. I also do take a vitamin D supplement for the reason of yeah, I don't often go outside. The only time I really leave is to go to Raccoon World work, or if I like have to go out or like visit parents or something. But the majority of my time is spent in a back sunless room in the apartment. There are no windows in this room. Not a single fucking window. So yeah, I spend the majority of my time under a fake light bulb. I mean, it's a real light bulb, but it's like fake. I don't know where I'm going with that. It's fine. The sun gives you cancer. To be fair, everything gives you cancer. Being born gives you cancer. Okay, at this point, like it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You've a bit of low blood pressure, but creatine works against it, and now you don't get headaches anymore. You're not tired anymore. Oh, that's nice. I always have headaches. I've said this before too. I've got chronic headaches. But generally speaking, they're perfectly fine for me to work through, and it's really no big deal because it's my version of normal. Migraines suck ass, though. Oh my god, if you suffer from migraines, I am so sorry. I am so glad that I don't really anymore. I do every once in a while, but I used to get them all the time. I had chronic migraines for a while, and that shit is garbage, and I am so sorry if you have to deal with that shit. The sun is a deadly laser. Yeah, the sun is a deadly laser indeed. You wish your room had no windows? I mean, my bedroom has windows. I just never open my blackout curtains, so, you know, it is what it is. Breathing gives you cancer, so you've... Vigrid, don't stop breathing! How the fuck did we get back full circle to this? Oh my god. Ibuprofen does not work on migraines. It works for headaches, does not work for migraines. I do not take painkillers, generally speaking, unless it is to the point where I cannot function as a Tanuki. Yeah, I prefer to keep painkillers specifically for times when, like, it's like I can barely get out of bed sort of situation. Because if I just took a painkiller anytime something hurt, I would never not be taking painkillers. And that's not good for you. That is, in fact, incredibly bad for you. That is so fucking bad for you. You had a cluster headache one time. It was painful. Yeah. Migraines suck ass, man. I don't know if for those of you who do get them, do you guys get them with auras as well? I fucking hate auras, man. That's always how I can tell I'm getting a migraine. I lose my vision. I've got like one pinpoint tiny little spot where I can see perfectly fine, and then the rest of everything gone. It's just this weird hazy mess. I hate that shit. When you were young, you had them all the time. They lasted like 1 week. Oh, that sucks. With the vomiting, yeah. When you're really unlucky, you get all the symptoms, which is me. Because of fucking course it is. So yeah, I get like, I always start with aura, and then it's like, yeah, the absolute debilitating head pain, and then vomiting, which is so fucking fun. I'm pretty lucky in terms of duration though. For the most part, if I get a migraine, it's like a day. I think the longest I've had was a 2-day migraine. So I was really, really lucky in that case, but I did every once in a while. For a while, I was getting them every week. Weekly migraines, and it sucked ass when I was in uni. Turns out though, it was because I was allergic to a medication, or rather you weren't supposed to take this particular medication when you had migraine with aura, because it increased the chance of brain hemorrhaging by like a ridiculous fucking amount, so that like essentially you just were not supposed to take them together. But the first doctor who gave it to me did not think to ask me if I had migraine with aura, and just gave them to me, and so I just like so essentially that is why I started getting migraines every week. Yeah. So that was, that was great. I'm glad that the other doctor I went to, I was like, why is this happening? And the other doctor was like, what are you doing? What's changed in your life? And they were like, they told me that, and I was like, Jesus Christ, okay, cool. So, that's for sure a thing. So please always make sure to like check your medication if you're on them. That's part of the reason I'm very careful with mine now. If I'm ever on medications, I always make sure to check every single thing, make sure that they're not like interacting weirdly with like anything that is in my environment or that I'm taking or whatever, because like that shit's it's danger. That shit's danger. And sometimes no one thinks to ask you what else is going on, so Fortunately, vision problems, you can't really, you just can't focus. Yeah. When you lose your vision, you know how to counter it, but so you specifically have a way to like counter the vision and aura issues. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. The closest you got to death was accidentally swallowing 2 coins when you were 5. That's not all that close. Not gonna lie, Hart has a bag of coins that Hart ate and then shat out. I don't know fucking why, but this woman has those coins. They are still in a baggie. Hart is a fucking fully grown man. Like, why does she keep those? I don't fucking know, okay? I have no idea, but she still has them. They are in the safety deposit box. Yeah, you wanna know why he ate them? I dared him to. I can't even say it was him. It was me. Because when we were really little, Hart like loved me and followed me around, and so there's a ridiculous amount of pictures of this man in dresses, in Barbie boxes. Yeah. So I was his idol until I wasn't, and then I was his punching bag. So. Yeah. But yeah, so she has a whole bunch of like embarrassing stuff of his that she is like, she's just waiting. She's like, you need to get married so that we can embarrass you. And Hart's like, maybe I'm just never gonna get married. So yeah. Precious memories tied to those coins. Yeah. Yeah. They are like very interestingly colored just because of all of the like acids and stuff that they go through if you put like that kind of thing through a fucking human body. But suddenly his high school treatment of you makes sense. It does not, because he doesn't fucking remember any of that shit. He was so little, okay? And I only ever kicked him down a flight of stairs once, and it was an accident. It wasn't really my fault because he tried to kick me in the chest with a flying jump kick, and then he hit me, and then he went backwards down the stairs. That's not a me problem, that's a him problem, okay? No, but we were very close growing up. And then he hit he hit high school, and he therefore somehow magically became taller than me. Yeah. And I wasn't cool anymore because when we were growing up, I was like the oldest kid on the block, and therefore I was kind of like the person who was in charge of like bringing kids around and stuff. So I think he thought I was cool until he got to high school and he realized that I was in fact the opposite of cool. And he just he just didn't want to be associated with me in any way, shape, or form, okay? In any way, shape, or form. So, it is what it is. Those coins sound like a future wedding present. Yeah, essentially. That's kind of essentially why my heart keeps things like that. She also has a lot of embarrassing photos of me because this woman, I've told you before, like some of the stories, but like this woman tends to pick up a camera before she would go help her kids, so. There's a lot of photos of me and Bro Hart growing up in like, just, like we're bawling our eyes out, something terrible has happened and she's got a picture of it. So, yeah. Imagine Bro Hart watching this, he would never. He would never. I managed to get this man to watch like a couple of anime for the very short period of time we lived together in uni. And it was like Cowboy Bebop and Space Dandy. And I think he's maybe seen a couple of other things once in a while, but he's very much not. He's very much not into like nerdy things. To like a ridiculous extent. He's very much a normie. Like this man refuses, he's never read manga, he's never touched a comic. He doesn't even like, he's like, I don't see why I should go watch superhero movies. He's like never seen anything anime past when we were kids or those two that I mentioned. He's never been to a con. The closest thing is like one time he dated an artist. I think that's the closest he's ever been to like any sort of weebdom. So yeah, no, he's very much like jock sort of type of person. Does he play games? He does to some extent. Like he played, like when we were growing up, we played a lot of the same games. We would play a lot of stuff together. But nowadays, I think he just mainly plays like, he plays like NBA games and League of Legends, and then if there's anything like popular that's come out, so if there's like a shooter or like a really popular game, like an indie game that's blown up. So I think like when like when some of the horror multiplayer games have come out, he's probably played some of those with his friends, and he like knows of games because he's online. But yeah, he's very much not. He would rather be caught dead than ever be caught watching a VTuber sort of idea. I don't like. I think my parents understand what I do better than he does because he's just not interested. Do I ever game with him? Not really anymore. No, not anymore. In uni and like when I used to play League of Legends more, I would play with him sometimes. Not super often though, because very often I'd be playing with other people and then we would need a fill, and that's where I would poke him and I'd be like, hey, you playing? And he'd be like, yeah. And then he'd join us, but then he'd actually just, I mean, he would play, but he would just be incredibly high. So he wouldn't play very well. And so I stopped asking him to play League of Legends with us. Yeah. So, you know. Also, I just don't play League anymore, and I think that was the only game that we really had in common. Because I didn't really play shooters, and those were kind of, like, he played a lot of shooters and sports games and stuff, and that's not really my cup of tea, so, yeah. And I would get really salty. I did. I got incredibly salty. Just so heckin' salty. Oh my god. Especially because he's the type of person who always really wanted to make sure that he was in, like, mid or top lane. One of the solo lanes. It never went well. Master, thank you for the donut. I appreciate it. Thank you. I could not see what was on the screen, so give me 2 seconds to log into things and figure that out. Oh no, I'm late. Did I miss the game? Anyone who asks that has never fucking missed the game. Normie brother outgrew his otaku sister, a new slice of life anime title. Could be, honestly. Yeah. Water. A fifth of the people you meet on Riot are either high or drunk. I mean, I don't think that that's a problem necessarily, but I think that, like, if you're doing something like that, you should have a full team where all of you are doing something like that so that, like, it's not... Right? Like, if everyone else is playing seriously and is like, we're gonna rank up, and then, like, one person shows up and you're like, oh my god, gah! Right? Because that's kind of what that situation was always like. It was never just like a, we're fucking around on a Friday night, tee-hee. It was always just like, all right, guys, let's go. We're gonna, yeah. And then that, and we were like, God damn it. God fucking damn it. And it wasn't that he was bad at the game. Brohart is a pretty good gamer. He's generally good at most things that he does, which is really fucking annoying. Yeah, but like he would never take it seriously, specifically because I was there. He played the game incredibly seriously anytime I was not there. But as soon as I asked, he was just like, yeah, fuck it. God damn it. It's fine. It's all right. Me and Brohart do have a good relationship now. I mean, we're siblings. Do I talk to him very much? No. I talk to him when we go out for lunch with Ma and Pa Hart, but it's one of those relationships where like we're not super close, but like if either of us needed anything, the other person would be there in a heartbeat sort of idea. Yeah. If we're climbing the rank ladder, they're playing snakes and ladders. Yeah, that's kind of how it felt, for sure. What do you mean, Sister Debuff? That shouldn't be a thing. That shouldn't be a thing at all. That should be. We're doing. Are you still gonna introduce Meeta to him? No. No. Meeta's too cute. No. We've chatted for much longer than I planned to chat for today. How did this happen? We were just over an hour, and I was like, I'm gonna open the game soon so that we have enough game time. I said I wanted to stream for 3 hours max, and it's been almost 2 hours. Yeah, you know, maybe we're just gonna chat. Fuck it. You haven't played the game. No, we haven't touched the game yet. maybe we just do make this a just chatting stream, and I cry about the fact that I can never fucking stay on schedule for anything that I could ever possibly think of doing. Time is irrelevant on Zatsu's. Yeah, Zatsu's actually a bit more than average. It is, yeah. You thought you were late this entire time? No, I very rarely do post-game Zatsus. I mean, I do, but they're usually like 10 to 15 minutes sort of idea. Pre-game is generally where we yap. Have I asked them about the interview videos? Yes. Or I mentioned it to them, and they were like, haha, yeah, so I don't know if they were actually paying attention to me or not. But I told them about it. So next time we have like a lunch or a dinner or something like that, I am going to bring a bunch of images and stuff and try to record them. Will they want to sit still and do it? I don't know, but they're gonna fucking do it because they nodded and they said yes when we were at Hot Pot. So yep. Post-game Zatsus are trying to decide who to raid. Yeah, that is very true. That is essentially what that is. You're not wrong. You just walk to your family dinners? No. I wish. No, both Brohart lives about 2 cities away, and Ma and Pa Hart live 2 cities away, but in the opposite fucking direction. So yeah, we're kind of in a triangle in terms of where we live right now. Yeah. Very unlucky, because I used to live in the same city as Brohart for a while, and then I moved to a completely separate city that is also it's like 1.5 cities away. It's less far. But I move a lot. I'm kind of all over the place. Just cause, you know, sometimes, you know, if work changes, you want to be somewhere else. If you're going to school, you want to be close to that. So I've always tried to, I mean, I'm never really worried about, like, I'm not really attached to any place that I've ever rented. So like if I need to leave, I need to leave, and that's fine. I can just go somewhere else and find something that suits me. So yeah, yeah. I'm very in that way a little bit go with the flow. But you've been in the same place for a while. Yeah, I've been in this particular area for 2 or 3 years. Something like that. Also, I've decided that I do want to play this game. I do want to play the game. Yeah, I want to play the game. I want to play the game. Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna open the game. We might go slightly over 3 hours. Maybe we'll aim for 3.5, just so that it's a even amount of Zatsu and gaming. Yes. But the very, very first thing that I'm going to do is refill my water. Yeah, I'm gonna refill my water. I'm gonna grab that pudding that I was talking about, and I'm gonna take a quick pee. So, I'm gonna go over to the game screen, and then we're gonna take a little break. Yeah. Okay, the game exists. Now the real question is, will the game audio exist for me, please? Please? I said please. Why? Hello? Please do exactly what I want. There we go. Okay, I think you guys should be able to hear that now. I'm gonna really quickly go refill my water and take a quick pee break and grab my pudding, and I'll be right back. Reverb? What do you mean reverb? Wait, me? Or the game? No, I shouldn't have reverb. I don't have reverb. No. Okay, I'm taking my break. I'll be right back. Jackpot! Heck yeah! Thanks for your wallet! Welcome on in! Thanks for joining! No escape now! Welcome, welcome! Ah! There is no P train! Jello, no well. Thank you for the super. Big Red as well. Thank you, and Aquarius. Thank you. But there is no P train. We are in fact stopping at the hydration station though, so it's fine. And Doom King, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. If you were hit by one of those while I was away, if you are still here, please do make sure to thank our lovely Doom King and welcome on in. Yes. Okay. Oh, I forgot to mix this. I know that I said that there was pudding in the fridge. I feel like maybe pudding is the wrong word because technically this is called pudding, but it's not actually pudding. It's like chia pudding, which is essentially just oatmeal. It's essentially just overnight oatmeal, but with chia seeds. Why? I don't know. They give it a fun texture. Yes, but I'm gonna just take a spoonful of that. It's chocolate flavored and it makes me happy because it's like decently healthy for what it is, you know? I'll think about my name later. Thank you for joining the Tricksters. Welcome on in. As long as it's not expired. It is not expired. It's not even close to expired. Okay. Hell, Stardax. Hell. Alright, let's see. Oh, have a good night, Waverly. Have a good night, Stranger. I don't remember how to play this game, so this is gonna go terribly. Yes, we do in fact work for the ministry. Professionally observant. That sounds like a really nice way to say spy. You work with Marco Legrand. Give him this envelope. It's really important. Sure. Why is he running? Grand will skin me alive if I open it, but I'm not his courier. Marco, we have a problem. Our channel's been cut off. The idiot that got the stuff into the ministry got caught. Think of a way to get the pills through security. Think fast. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, no, I'm glad that I opened that. Wow. Still outside and it's about to rain. Oh, enjoy the rain. Hopefully still red. The eggnog is... I don't think the eggnog is in my fridge anymore. I don't remember seeing it anytime recently at the very least. Elevator. Oh, we can't go up yet. Okay. We're still on the very first floor. We're not very good at what we're doing. Our friend did get hung earlier. It is what it is. But I think we can do our job, right? All we have to do is steal everything from everyone. And, Visitor in Line. Didn't we finish this one? Didn't we finish this? Get promoted. I'm pretty sure we did. I don't remember what the... Okay, those are all ones where we're done. A generous feast. Ferguson has, call the number from the business card. Oh, okay, so we have to call the number from the business card. I don't fucking know. Probably okay. Alright, so we'll do that. And then... install the camera in Ferguson's office. I don't remember who Ferguson is. But once we figure that out, I'm sure it's okay. We need to do fear and passion for Dong's feelings. Form needs specific instructions, how to talk, preferably in printed form. Find something that'll help make Dong more communicative and overcome the fear of talking. give the envelope to Legrand. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not really certain exactly how many things we're gonna be able to do, but we're certainly gonna try. And this is a bust of the fearless leader, but not our fearless leader, not Echo. No, she's far too cute for that. Okay, this is Dong. This is Paige. That's a cart with papers. That's our cubicle. I think we need to call... We need to call a place? Yes. Take part in a competitive environment program. No. No. Personal call? No. But it said I had to call the number on the card. Okay, but this is a waste of 15 minutes if I don't. Submit your applications for a part in the Brave 4 program. Want a promotion. Ooh, join 3 colleagues in a career race and get them to give up. 1 job, 1 winner. Get your promotion. If you're not afraid of a little competition, that is. Sure. Eliminate 3 colleagues from the list of competitors to move up the career ladder. Jesus! Alright. So we might be trying to, like, specifically do less great things than desired. Have a good night, Saber. Have a good night. Alright, so we're giving this man his envelope. Give him the envelope. We have opened it. He's gonna see that shit. Want to work together? No. I definitely do not. I definitely don't want to do that. Okay. So we need to get promoted. We need to get the biometric safe, which I don't fucking know how to do. We need to make my colleagues, all of them, Peter Dong, Emma Hazer, and Marco Legrand. All of them, we need to get them to leave. Okay. Oh, that's crazy. The biometric safe is with this fucker. Okay, well, what if I... Oh, 15 minutes for papers? Pimp's phone number. Why? Okay, and that's the camera. Why do I have a phone number like that? I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure we're a totally normal, law-abiding member of fucking, I don't fucking know what kind of office we work at. Okay. Oh god, how do I do this? Welcome to the Patriot Terminal. Great. Our junior lab tech, Martin, is using a still to make moonshine, which he then consumes along with cucumbers from our experimental plantation. He shouldn't be allowed to do science. Okay, so from what I remember, it was a denunciation for a person, right? Identify the culprit's name. He shouldn't be allowed to do science. Yes. I think. And then science and technology, and it's a Friday. Print. Yes! Okay, I'm glad we got the first one right, because we did really well. I did incredibly poorly at these last time. I was hit by a puck during a hockey match and lost 3 teeth. While we were playing? No, while I was watching. What's more, I was the only spectator. There are absolutely no safety measures in place in the stands. It's outrageous. I want to file a complaint. Okay, so this is a complaint for culture and sports, and it is still Friday. Nice! Okay, I also have to figure out how we can blackmail our coworkers. Complaint against the trade trust number 3. They refused to hire me in the important deliveries department. What an outrage. They say that there's already a waiting list of 200 candidates. I don't care. I want to job there. So complaint. From the trade trust number 3. I'm assuming that would be labor? Yeah, job placement. Probably. Nice! Okay, we're doing pretty okay, actually. I can deal with this. I can deal with this. Give me your money. From directive? Hiding a draft dodger in his home, someone who's called to serve on the Western Front. The fact that they gave the man in question is... Oh, Jacob's son! Ooh, you're a terrible person. Denunciation. Order. Friday. Nice. I mean, I say that, but we also just put that in properly and we gave him the right details or whatever. Need to take military leave. You're a man. Maternity. Paternity then. I need to get ready to become a father. Okay. Is this a request? Visitor wants to use his or her right to receive benefits, information, or other resources. Okay, so that must be a request. And it's from, I'm assuming social care. Right? If it's paternity. Yeah. Oh, nice! Alright, I have one more of the... Oh, okay, so that's good enough for now. Oh, that's not what I want. How do I... Alright. So we've technically done what we need to do during the day. So now we can do other stuff. Okay, these two are talking. Can I talk to you? Discuss passion of the leader. We're just talking about a TV show. Oh, we're friends! How are you doing? Nothing to brag about, Evan. I'm short on money all the time, and my mother is always pestering me about the children. I don't know what to do. Do you have children? Yeah, 2 boys. Have you got any ideas? Maybe I'll find a place for my children. I'm not a good mother. Huh. Tell her to find a husband. If he's rich, he can support you and your children. I'm still eyeing up her colleagues. Wouldn't bet on that option. You're married, and the rest aren't exactly Prince Charming. I don't really... Oh my god. Does it want me to say this? I don't want to tell her to send her children. Yeah, I feel like maybe not telling her to send her kids to foster care is good. Okay, can we submit information about colleagues? And then end conversation. And then hopefully that means that they will do slightly worse. Okay, but what else do we have? So we need to get rid of them all. We need to... I don't know how the hell we're gonna help him talk to people. We have to install a camera in Ferguson's office. I have no idea how to do that. Call the number from the business card. I don't know what business... This business card? Is this the business card that they're talking about? Because that doesn't seem... Oh, right. We're trying to hire prostitutes. I forgot about that. How do I call that number? How do I call the number from the business card? It says just a phone number, best to hide from your spouse, but I don't know how to use it. The booba card, yeah. Ooh, folder. Should give it to someone. Okay, take that. We can give it to the lady. Hire what now? We're supposed to hire prostitutes. For the company dinner. Yeah. Nothing there. Alright, we can talk to him, see what he says. Give him the cure for cowardice. Oh, I don't have anything. Damn it. I don't know how to call anyone. Do I have to call them from home? I don't want to call them from home. I don't think I've checked this card. You leave her alone. Nope, no card. Okay. Silo beans. Alright, I think... Oh, I've got to stand in line. Ah! Hey, Magda. Found a folder. Can you call someone for me? Okay, so I can't unlock. What is this? Am I just hacking her computer in full sight of everyone? Demand urgent increase in collection of documentation. Bottom of our heart from the misfits. With your help, children have nothing eat but turnips. Okay, she's helping people. And then congratulations on your upcoming wedding to Fred and Olga. Oh no, her daughter's dead. That's sad. I had to hack. It's, you know, it is what it is. Okay, so technically I'm not supposed to be in here yet. Because this guy, I mean... talk about the results of Operation Secret Visitor. Caught the thief, caught one rat and sent a message to the others. Nice, ask about the floor. How does the first floor manage to meet all the quotas? After all, the bigger, they get bigger and bigger all the time, but the number of employees doesn't change. Ah, okay. So we've learned nothing. The first floor is the foundation of the whole ministry, and I will prove that they can't manage without me. Manage what? None of your business. Okay, and we need to call the prostitutes before we can talk to him. I don't think we can talk to any of these people. We've already been in line. Okay, I don't know what to do. So Marco is just business. I want the safe. We have a deal. You gotta prank him. He'll cry with shame. I'll cry with joy. You'll cry with happiness getting your letter. Everyone wins. There's no other way. There is. That's no fun. Ah! Use your friendship. 1,000! I don't have $1,000. Why does everyone seem so rude? Because we're in a totalitarian state where no one is your friend. Okay, well, I guess... I think I have to call the number from home, so we'll do a little bit more work, I guess. Did I get any more emails? No. We'll do some more work so that we can get some more money. Archivists in the military recently discovered that Carpenter's reports about coffins for the front were not being marked as confidential, thus violating the directive. Needs to be corrected before anyone uncovers this information. What do you propose? You have to spell it out, find whoever took receipt of these reports and have them executed for negligence. It's obvious. Jesus fucking Christ, really? You want them executed because they didn't put that the coffin number was... Jesus, all right. That man's a bitch. Hello, me and my kids were allocated an apartment on Prosperity Street, but when we got there, it was already occupied. They won't let us in. I'm a decorated blood donor. My blood flows through the veins of thousands of our soldiers. And what am I supposed to do now? Keep my kids under my skirt or something? Sort this out. Okay, so this is a complaint, social care, and it is still a Friday. Yeah, everyone wants to climb the ranks. No one trusts anyone else. Everyone's denouncing each other like this. It's kind of insane, honestly. New musical instruments were recently delivered to the House of Culture. They're awful. The string instruments don't stay in tune. It's impossible to blow into the wind instruments. The piano keys don't work. And it's all because they were made at the furniture factory. The people responsible should be sent to cut down trees, not butcher musical instruments. Okay, so this is a complaint. Sports and culture. And it is a Friday. Think like Stalin's Russia or Nazi Germany. That's, yeah. This is specifically, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a reflection of Russia, given that the bust of the great leader looks very similar to a certain dictator. Ivory Factory's Anti-Optimism Activities Report, in accordance with the latest directive from the Ministry of Patriotism. Okay. Anti-optimism seems like not a great thing. Okay, so this is a report, which I think is just information. Yes, it's brought documents. So it's a information about factory. So labor, Ministry of Patriotism. Okay, never mind, it's the patriotism one. Yes. Yeah, and we're trying to figure out how our dad, who was apparently a real high up in the government, got murdered. I have the results of a psychological survey of employees at the butchery industry. The depression levels are through the roof. Why? Well, they don't have any work. We should report this to the higher-ups at once. Alright, so that's information. And you want to report this to the higher-ups. Depression levels at the butchery industry? I guess that's labor. Can you not lie? I can. But then I don't get paid. And I am lying about other things, and I'm also currently trying to blackmail all of my coworkers. You know what? Let's go home for the day. Yeah, we're gonna go home for the day. So there's still 2.5 hours. But if we go home, I've never gone home early. And we did do 2 rounds of people, which I think is what we were supposed to do. Right? I don't remember how much work we're supposed to be doing every day. I'm sure it's fine. But once we get our work quota done, we theoretically can be leaving for the day. And this way we can watch more TV and read more books and hopefully call the pimp. See ya, Soham. Have a good night. That child is still there. I don't understand. Okay, oh, new bills. Oh, fuck, money. Okay. How do families work? I don't know, apparently I have a wife. Okay, so I can pay all of these. That's fine. Okay. And then we use the phone. Where's the wife? I don't know, we haven't seen her yet. We got a call from her. Dial number. Call the pimp. Sorry, I have a business card here and, well, darling, why are you mumbling like a 3rd grader snuck into the women's bathroom? Speak faster, time is money. I need a girl. Well, 2, actually. Oh, the men go through this at a certain age. Can you help me? Of course I can. You wouldn't be calling this number otherwise. Where are you, sweetheart? I'll meet you at the entrance of the ministry. Oh, so you're a special boy. I love working with boys like you. Ciao. See you soon. Alright, well, I don't know when I'm supposed to meet them, but at some point I'm meeting them, I guess. Okay. Patriot Adventures. Okay, we want to watch this one. Ooh, and then let's see. It's definitely seems like a place that has lots of pride with absolutely terrible economics. Yes, definitely. Okay, I think we already have the hacking skill. Yes, but we can get how to save state property. Picking crossbar locks. Great, so we've got a lock picking skill now. We've still got 2 hours, which means I can watch some more TV. And maybe we'll meet the prostitutes tomorrow. Yeah, watch this one. Buy that, watch that. Great. Yeah. Okay, we've done a lot. That's good. Sleep time. What's the goal of the game? Whatever you want it to be. I'm playing it. I want to figure out what the heck happened to my dad, so I'm trying to get high up into the ministry. I don't really care if I need to like kick people out, but yeah, you can like root out corruption, or you can decide to be the corruption, or things like that. Yeah. Why are there all these people standing here for no reason? Clarify details. Who are you? I'm the one who can make your every fantasy come true. Not me personally, of course, though you are cute. No, thank you. So it'll be handsome. You call for some emergency sexual services. Confirm! Alright. Yeah, I'm calling about 2 girls. Only 2. Honey, I'm disappointed in you. Just 2 girls for such a handsome, strong boy. 2's all I need. Well, not me personally, but... Oh, sure, sweetie. It's for a friend. I know. Anyway, 2 is enough. Have it your way. Choose wherever you like, and then we'll talk. Alright. Oh, we have to talk to these ladies. Okay. Are these the escorts? Okay, well... oh shoot. Was there a specific type of lady we were supposed to go for? Oh dear. It doesn't say, it just says choose an escort. Okay. I'm just... Okay, well we'll do one without glasses and one with glasses, maybe? Oh. Hi, Leedith. Leedith, I can love you with, like my parents loved the leader. Yeah, that is certainly a name. I'm Angelina. Choose me and I'll show you heaven. Remember my name, Violetta. Everyone always leaves with a smile on their face. Okie dokie. I can show you the pure pleasure has a name, and that name is Emily, dear. It's the most patriotic... Oh, Emily-der. Emily-der. I see. I understand. Alright, I love physical exercises, some more than others. Maybe we can work up a sweat together. Alright, interesting. Okay, I wonder if it's a good idea or a bad idea to choose the escorts with leader in their name. Okay, we're gonna go with Leedith and Angelina, because they were the first ones we talked to. Confirm choice. Okay, task updated. Talk to Ferguson. Okay. That's alright, that's danger. I see no negatives. Okay, so the problem with it is I'm like, is going for the names with leader going to give me bonus points because leader? Or is it going to actually get me killed because I'm hiring women to the sex, but like using the leader's name in vain, sort of thing, you know? Is it a rule, like using the Lord's name in vain, sort of thing? Right, we can talk to them. Never walk around the office empty-handed. Take a folder with you with some papers. It doesn't matter what. Why? They fine anyone who doesn't have papers. Why is that still a quest? We finished that quest. Am I supposed to talk to him about something? How are you doing? Tell her to find a husband, tell her to send her children to foster. But they're my children, even if they're living with my parents right now. Are you sure? No. I don't want to tell you to do that. I thought you would tell me that that was a stupid idea. Why? Okay, so he's hailing that. Is he coming back? Oh, nope, nope, stop! Alright, well, we're here now. What is this one? I don't know. Any new pictures? No, these are all things we already knew. Damn it! What a waste of time. Waste of time, waste of time, waste of time! Why aren't you doing anything more incriminating? Terrible. I hate that I have to wait in line. Thanks for joining. Alright, thank you for the 7 months. Welcome back, welcome back. I'm bad with words, so just take my love. That's a mood. Thank you, thank you. Discuss party preparations. Have you done what I asked? Come on, Redgrave, you got the girls? The party starts as soon as you have them. To record the party, the video cameras need to be in place before it starts. Where am I supposed to put them? Where am I supposed to put the cameras? What am I supposed to do with the cameras? Huh? Wait, this lets me click it, but I can't do anything. I'm so confused. Huh? What do I do? Do I have to wait till he's not here? No, we're not gonna watch it. We're trying to... Okay, I kind of wanna... Okay, camera... What's the... We want to try to get evidence that he's, like, not good, so that he gets in trouble and we can take his spot. Spy games. Install the cameras in Ferguson's office. How the heck do we do that? I don't even know where the cameras are supposed to go. I mean, I know they're supposed to go in this office. But... maybe it's... maybe we just have to do it later? Because I feel like, okay, so the pillar over here, that's a click thing, and it gives you like a perfect vantage point of his desk. So I feel like that's where we have to do it, right? But I feel like it's because he's here, so obviously we can't just install a camera. I feel like maybe we have to come back at the end of the day or something. That's such a waste of time. We have to wait in line for an hour. I just wasted time. So much time. Okay, maybe we'll come back when there's like 2 hours left, because then we have to wait in line for an hour, and then we have 1 hour to install the camera, just in case that takes time. Because it seems like a lot of stuff takes like half an hour to an hour. So we can go through a couple of rounds of people, search some carts. Okay, I need to clarify that I have no convictions. Who should I talk to? Wants to receive information. So this is a request. And it's a request for anything related to violations of laws. Order, I'm assuming. And it's a Saturday. We work on Saturday? This is terrible. Time management might be loathed. Sounds like Tia. I want to complain about the terrible working conditions in the police force. Who the hell decided that we have to wear hats underneath our helmets? What genius thought it would be a good idea to boil our brains? Okay. Hats provide extra cushioning from attackers. If anyone ever hits me on the helmet, it would be the last time they hit anything. Now I have a sweaty bald spot all day. This can't be allowed to continue. Complaint. Labor? Saturday? Yes! Sila Razmak. Man, this is like the slowest way to get points. Okay, women's gymnastics coach Anne Bolthaway hung up a portrait of the South Korean world champion in the gym next to the girls to follow her example. I can disagree completely. The girls are warming up, stretching out, and bending over in front of that portrait all day long. Is this what we fought for? For our youth to bow down to South Koreans? Bothaway must be isolated from society. She is corrupting our children. Okay, alright. Denunciation, sports and culture, and it is Saturday. Nice! Okay, so I think we finally actually figured out how the heck this game works in terms of the actual working part of it. I did this so badly last time. Please add me to the list of candidates eligible to receive science grants. I've invented a new type of tank that can be used for farming during peacetime. I call it the Tank Tour. Okay, so this is a request or information? Wants to express their gratitude, has brought information or documents. Wants to receive benefits. Okay, I think this is a receive benefits sort of situation, and it's science, and it's Saturday. Nice! But does that mean that we're in North Korea? I recently bought some new mascara. It says on the package that it's specially formulated from used machine oil and gunpowder residue. I'd like to find out how to remove it. Ah. Yeah, that's a problem. This is probably science and technology. Great. Morning, sports ball. Sport ball, no S. Okay, yeah, we'll do another one. My son's school won't let him attend anymore. I demand that you punish them. They have a reason? Reason? Are you kidding me? Well, yeah, my little man's already 20, but that doesn't mean he doesn't deserve an education. He's just a daydreamer, and sometimes he has a hard time figuring things out. And there was also that one time he brought a gun to class, but that was a joke. Uh-huh. Ma'am, I think your son should probably not be in elementary school or something anyway, so. I brought a description of my new invention. Curling irons made of rifle ammo. That sounds terrible! That's gonna blow someone's head off. It's gonna blow someone's head off. Hi, I saw a wanted ad. I have information on the whereabouts of the criminal. At this very moment, Claude Renew, number 4th most wanted criminal in the country, is lounging on my couch with a newspaper and refusing to buy me a fur coat. Who should I report this to? Ma'am, are you really telling the government that your husband is the 4th most wanted criminal just because he won't buy you a fur coat? That's fucking insane! Oh, shit. Oh, she wants a form. Oopsies. Sorry. Adam Pluk and his family are illegally collecting deceased grandmother's food stamps. Okay, so that's a denunciation, and I think that's social care. Resource vouchers. Yes, social care. Saturday. They're hungry, let them be. I know! It's terrible. All of us seamstresses at the factory would like to present the leader with a new dress uniform. But unfortunately, we don't know his measurements. Where can I find those out? I guess that would be patriotism? Is that patriotism or labor? I don't know if that's patriotism or labor. Patriotism. For promoting bright ideas, images, and ideals of the wise leader. Defense of patriotic sentiment. I mean, I think this is just labor then. It's not... Fuck, it is not! Oh, shit! Man! Okay, that's fine though. That's fine. It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, let's go through all of the carts just to see if anyone's dropped anything off. Ooh, more folders. Nice. Okay, so we want this to hit like 2-ish. So we do have something to give to her anyway, which is good. Have a good night, Memento. Have a good night. All right. No. What do you mean, no? This is terrible. Okay, wait. I have 40 more minutes that I need to... How do I waste 40 more minutes? Well, that was 15. Submit information about colleagues. End conversation. Hello, empty-headed. Hi. Do you have conversation? General chat? Ask about well-being. Oh. Magda just threw them onto the pile without even opening them. Either she trusts me or they don't matter. At least I get paid for them. Ask what the ministry. Only been working here for half a year. I prepare documents, write reports, collect statistics, edit orders, file correspondence, issue travel allowance, send packages, receive packages, distribude packages. And that's not to mention the visitors. They just won't stop coming. And I do some other stuff. Wow. I do what I can. I need the money. And to be honest, at the end of the day, I'm ready to collapse. Maybe I need to find a husband here and finally give up this grind. My husband died in the war when I was pregnant with our second. I left them at the farm with some relatives and came here as a way to support them. Once I save up enough money, I'll move them to the city. Talk about personal life. What surprises me, you're young, beautiful, and smart. How come you have problems with men? They're the ones with the problems with me. No, but seriously. Why do you care? Yes, I'm young, beautiful, and smart, but no one has asked me to marry them. Only looking for a husband that I see. You know, I may be young, but I'm not a teenager sleeping around for fun. I want to marry a person I love, and quit this job, and take care of my children at home. A normal enough wish, don't you think? Okay, talk about money. No one is happy about it. For not to talk about it. He wants a single mother with 2 kids. Talk about Peter Dong. Red roses are my favorite. Yes. Okay, maybe we can... I need to talk to Peter, I think. Talk to Peter. Knock, knock. Bitch. Come out here. I need you to try to marry this woman so that she leaves the workplace. Let's talk about this so that maybe you like me. General chat. Talk about, ask about colleagues. About Emma. You're in love with Emma. Yeah, you'd make a great couple. Okay, and then... we already know that. Okay, so we can't get any more information from him at the moment, which is stupid. Yes, there is an official V&U Discord. Yes, that does in fact exist. I believe it should be linked on my... It should be linked on my YouTube channel, my channel page, that one, yes. Yes. Brain does the thing. Also, I never know what to call my, like, channel, because this is my channel, but that's also my channel page, you know, the profile page. Is that, I don't fucking know, man. All right, Meg, take this paper. I found a folder from the archive. There's an option to talk to her about the orphanage, but that's a bad idea because we only figured that information out. Why is he still here? No! Why? Oh, this is terrible. All right, what if we leave and come back? Because then we only have 10 minutes left. Okay. Knock, knock, knock. Why? Why are you still here? There's only 10 minutes left in the day. Why? 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 Why are you like this? Why are you a hard worker? I don't think you're even fucking working. This is terrible! I just want to install a spy camera in your place of work. Is that so hard? That sounds real risky. Maybe not that one. Ask about the boss. Talk about family. Alright, well... Damn it! Gotta sneak out at night? I don't think that's a thing. Because, like, we gain bonus time when we go home. Maybe we have to take the home time bonus time and then come back outside? Maybe. I surely hope not. I don't know. Okay, wait, we're gonna talk to this guy, the visitor in line.
Talk
to me, thank you. The thing is, I can't get anyone to help me. My line over there isn't moving at all. I've been waiting for a week now and haven't moved an inch. And how can I help? Just keep waiting, everyone else does. But look at it, really, the window is closed. I can't just keep standing here. Can you check on the employee for the window? What if something's happened to them? Should I go stand in a different line? Sure, okay. Yeah. 101, see what I can do. Okay, wait, what's window 101? Find out why the reception window is closed. I can probably do that. Yeah, that probably doesn't take up any time. Oh, it is closed. Oh, that's the window. Oh, that's the one that we closed. Oopsie. Ha 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 ha. Teehee. Teehee. I already know why that window is closed, and it's because we got that person arrested and murdered. Yay. Okay, can you tell me Yes, window 101. Alright, end conversation. Will you tell me about window 101? Go left and about 50 meters on the corridor. You should be able to find it there. What the fuck is that? Is this, oh, it's letting me, is it letting me? Ah! We used all our time! This is terrible. This is the worst. Okay, let's just go to the front door. That's okay, we'll do it tomorrow. That's okay, we'll do it tomorrow. La 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 la. It's raining and I bet you anything that child will still be out here. Here she is. Fucking kid just standing there all day, every day, waiting for her mother. Okay, so can we go back outside? What is this? Who is that? No, we... What? What do you mean? Can I trust you? Decide that for yourself? You look reliable. I suspect that your downstairs neighbor has a cat. I got that part. But you can enter any apartment, right? Can't you check? I've checked many times, but he hides it well. Anyway, Evan, I just need a witness to say that they saw the cat. Why do you need one? Again, strictly between us. I have a friend who's ready to pay twice as much for the apartment, and if you help me, I'll lower your rent. I give you my word. So, have you seen the neighbor's cat? Is there really a cat? Definitely. I swear on my mother's life. I heard it meowing myself. Either of these is gonna get me in so much trouble, and I should not have opened this door. Because if I say I haven't seen it, then he might try to get me out in the very same fucking way. But if I say I have seen it, then I have definitely kicked people out of an apartment building. And he's raising the rent in that place and lowering mine, but that's not to say he won't raise mine later or get me out in the same way later. This is terrible. Okay, well, I saw the cat. I've already prepared everything. Sign here to attest that you've seen the cat with your own eyes. Yes, thank you so much. And what about everything in due course, Evan? Okay. Great. I guess. Laundry payment. Can I leave again? Walk around the building. Ah! It takes 3 more hours to go to the square? Why? Okay, so we have to figure out how to... There must be a time when the boss is out of the building. Passion of the leader. Patriot adventures. When does that bitch leave his office? This is terrible. There must be a time, but I don't know when it is. The only one I can think to tell me would be the secretary, but she doesn't want to tell me about the boss. So that's not gonna be helpful. God, maybe if I make friends with Dong, he'll tell me, because he seems to know a lot. Girly World does not seem to know a ton about the place because she's only been here for half a year. And the other guy, I do not trust at all. I do not trust him. Okay. They're talking about things I don't care about. You want me to talk about 101 that is closed down because I got the person arrested. Totally not my fault. They were taking bribes. I'm definitely not taking bribes. You. Hi. Be my friend. I don't have any cure for... Oh, man. Colleagues. Boss. I avoid talking with them. No, I need someone to talk about them. The cat story just now was a bribe. Sure. I don't know. That was surely something. Okay. Ah! He had a heart. Yeah, that's definitely what a heart attack looks like. Yeah. An inconspicuous life, an inconspicuous death. I should really tell security and let them deal with it. Okay. I don't know where security is. Are you security? No, you're not security. Why can I get foreign currency from you? That doesn't... I guess I can tell you. They're dead, and you're free to go stand in a different line. I'll go home. I wanted to get the reward for turning in banned books, but I doubt it'll cover my expenses. You can take the book if you want. I'm not carrying it back home. Oh, God. Sure. Banned book. Universal advice. New skill, water supply discount. Oh! Okay, but how do I... Shit, how do I read it? How do I get it out of here without anyone noticing? I don't know if I can get it out of here without anyone noticing. Is there a way to... Okay, save. Alright, we're gonna save. Just in case we get absolutely fucked by the guards. Just in case. Because... Yeah, that's not... That won't be a good option. I do need to talk to the security guards anyway. Okay, so I don't get fucked by the guards for a book. Got it. Hi. I need to tell you that there's a dead person. Why? Why is there a body, or why is it in 101? Why didn't I know about it? I have no idea, but now you know. I'll handle it. Dismissed. Thank you for your service. Oh, wait. Oh, there's a general chat option. Maybe I can be friends with him. Talk about physical shape. Exercise regularly with a baton in the open air. That's all? Yo. What diet? On duty all day. You mustn't have a lot of time to eat. Food is a problem. How do you solve it? I don't eat. At all? Sometimes I find merowits for pies or confiscate them. Aren't you afraid of getting food poisoning? I'm not afraid of anything. I saw shit when I was at the front. I ate shit. I was shit. I'm safe now. Okay. Your family? No. There never was? Was. And now? Now. No. Okay. What does your job involve? Come in on time, issue fines, go home. That's all? I also break bones. Sounds like a dream job. Yep. Weather. Wet. Nice weather for ducks, huh? Let it rain. Oh, he likes ducks. That's great, I also like ducks. There's a new duck, you should check her out. Her name is Kana, she's very cute. Are you in charge of Lost and Found? Yes. Where do things in the box come from? Do people bring them? Mostly the pathologist. How responsible of him. He has his orders. If someone dies with secret documents, he brings them here. Alright, interesting. Can I go through the lost and found? 15 minutes. Nothing! This is a terrible day. Terrible. Atrocious. Alright. I should probably, like, actually eat this pudding instead of leaving it out here, but that would take a couple of minutes. Alright, that man's gone. Vending machine. Yeah, that one's still closed. I guess the guard will come get them soon. Probably. Okay, so let's do our job, because we haven't done that yet today. And I think we need either 5 or 10. So we'll do those. Maybe we'll check. Oh, email. Single window, convenient, fast, reliable. The Complaints and Suggestions Office on Victoria Street has implemented a single window system. Now all cash contributions intended for the specialists of this office can be handled via a single window, quickly and conveniently. If the experiment is considered successful, a single window system will be extended to all government offices. I would prefer if they just gave me money directly. I'd like to... Oh, miss. I'm sorry, my eyesight isn't the best. I'd like to report Philip Dunke, a doctor. He's harassing patients. Did he hit on you? No, but when I went in for my appointment, he told me to take off my clothes and fold them up beside his own. I don't think that's typical for eye doctors. Yeah? I think that this counts as Ministry of Order, but just in case. Minor misconduct. I feel like that might be more than minor misconduct. Okay, well, let's do the Ministry of Order. And it's a Sunday. Fuck! What office is that? Damn it. Doctor's note saying I can't work in the mines. My father said he found me a job at the central bank, but the Ministry of Distribution of yours keeps sending me summons. Wait, what do you want? I don't understand what this man wants. Complaint? Social care. For the last one? That doesn't make any sense. Fuck, information! I'm getting them all wrong again. An experimental new field pesticide was delivered to our economic union recently. After using it, the pests continued to destroy our crops as if nothing had ever happened, but workers who came into contact with it started acting strange. They've become uncommunicative and excessively patriotic. I want to know just what kind of pests and fields these chemicals were designed for. And whoever suggested conducting human trials should be punished. Okay, so this is a complaint, science and technology, Sunday. Nice. Okay, at least we got one. We got something. I'll take it. I've brought a journal listing every instance of light bulb theft at the entrance of our apartment building and of the graffiti appearing on the walls. It also describes preventative measures taken and the dates the crimes were committed. I hope it'll help with the investigation into these flagrant violations of law and order. Okay, so information, social care, oh wait, law and order. Order? Yay! Blessed be that he said law and order, because I would have thought social care because housing. Okay, pretty sure someone's been following me. I don't ever feel safe at home. Recently I came home from work and someone had gone through all my stuff. The burglar was so good he managed to get in without anyone noticing. Even the building manager didn't see anything. Do something. Okay, complaint, law and order, Sunday, print. It's definitely your building manager though. Good luck with that. Angela Daddis, who works as a weaver, figured out a way of operating 5 machines at once. She's ended up with a bunch of free time and spends it reading at work. The problem? She won't tell me how she did it. I want to read at work too. Do something. Complaint, labor, Sunday. Ah! Denunciation. Oh, full name. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. It's fine. This means that she won't get that person in trouble. Yesterday the newspaper published some pictures of the most wanted terrorists, and one of them looks exactly like me. My wife kicked me out, my parents have disowned me, and everyone is out to get me. It's a miracle I made it here at all, but I've done nothing wrong. Give me a letter verifying that I'm not a terrorist. Do you have a mole on your left buttock? What? Nothing. Sorry. Request? Order. Sunday? Yeah. Program for City Day. Who will I pass it on to? Information. What's City Day? Probably sports and culture. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, I need your circus events program. I want to take our senior year students there to show them what beauty is. Circus? Yeah, our school offers a full range of developmental activities. Military training, arts and crafts, and of course, the circus. Circus events program. So request, sports and culture, Sunday. Alright, my wife has been driving me up the wall since she wanted watched a family movie called Together Forever. She's asking for flowers and silly stuff like that. She's been crying for days, acting crazy. Measures must be taken against such films. Okay, so complaint, culture again, and Sunday. I don't know. I don't think that's the film's fault. But okay. Alright, can we waste enough time for this? I don't know, we'll see. Alright, let's just look at all the carts. See if we can't see anything in any of those. I don't know if we'll be able to waste enough time, though. I don't even know exactly how long I'm supposed to... Maybe it has to be like a half an hour on the dot, because last time we had weird ones. Okay, so we'll take one of those. And then... Hi. Talk to me. General chat. Ask with the inheritance. Father doesn't give me money. Okay, so we've got information. Talk about your father. If he'd had a juicy daughter instead of a scrawny son, if he hadn't been decided to put his flying skills to the test, if I work several floors higher, then he would have been of interest to me. And it's a bit too many ifs, don't you think? I've got one more for you. If my father was dead, I'd be living up in my inheritance. I wouldn't shed a single tear. Emma! She's a rare breed. Seriously? I must have heard you. It sounded like you said a good word about someone. You didn't let me finish, buddy. What makes her rare is that she's the only woman I know who looks better with her mouth closed instead of open. Don't get me wrong, she's nice to look at, especially from behind. Every time she starts talking, I want to throw up or drown myself in some cheap booze. Anything to escape her whining and constant babbling on about TV shows. Have you got a thing for her? Just asking. Jesus Christ. Wow, this man is such an asshole though. He literally hates every single person. Magda. The Gorgon? I'd quite happily run her over with a tank. Why the hostility? When you have to work with a colleague like that, you'll understand. That's if she doesn't just devour you whole along with all the other shit. She's ruined so many careers, too many to count. She's just a secretary, isn't she? She's got the boss wrapped around her little finger. Pretty sure he's afraid of her, and everyone needs to remember that. Okay, what about the boss? He's not a girl. Why should I think anything about him at all? But if we report him, Marco Legrand reports only to himself, and it's just a matter of time until that fat sack of shit gets what coming to him. I'll be taking his place soon. You'll see. Learn more. What's stopping you from taking his place right now? Everything is in his hands right now. Power on this floor, and the money too. If I had that much money, I'd buy the whole ministry. Why? When you have that much money, Evan, the question why becomes why not. Huh. Talk about work. What do you do? Other ways to climb the career, plan to hit on the boss's daughter! Didn't work. Okay, why? My friend, for his brilliant plan to work, the boss would need to have a daughter. How's it here in general? It's a rat race. Losers, girls past their So you're the loser, right? And the whiner? Oh my god. Okay, bribes. Take it. Okay. So we're getting a lot of information about this guy. And we're gonna report all of it. Talk about dating. I don't actually care, but end conversation. Welcome back, okay. Okay, nothing there. Nothing there. Alright, I do want to report him. Yes, hello. I'm gonna submit information about my colleagues and get some free money. End conversation. Ooh, could I do that again just for funsies, do you think? Do you think they would let me do that again just for funsies? Ooh, hi, I'm gonna talk to you. Can you give me more information as well? General chat. Ask about well-being. Ask about the ministry. Oh, we already... Oops. No, I didn't want to do that. I was just trying to get through the thing I already asked you. Ask about the boss. It's like a dream come true. He'd be the perfect man if he wasn't married. Hemnix. No, we already asked all that. Peter Nom. What about the guy beside you? Can you tell me about the guy beside you? Talk about money. We did that last time. I think we did that last time too. Fuck. Damn it! You have no options for me. No. Oh. Yes, thank you, Palm. We decided on 3.5, so we'll be going for a little bit longer. Alright, so she doesn't have any info for me, but did those conversations... Do those conversations mean that I can... put more... No, I can't. Okay, never mind. That was a fucking waste of time. Fuck you. Okay, we can... Oh, God. I forgot about the stupid fucking line again. Okay, Hi, Magda. I found a folder. Okay, and as she leaves... What? Hello? Door? That's an option. I've got 0 time left. Does that mean I'm gonna die, or... He's gone. Oh, I had to click that option instead of knocking. No! I hate this game. I hate this game so much. Are you kidding me? I was so fucking close. I was so fucking close. Yeah, you're right. I did save. Oh, but how? No, I saved to the day before, I think. I saved to the day before. Fuck! I hope that you die. I hope that you're okay, but I have to get you to quit your job, and you hopefully will marry her so that I can just not deal with you anymore either. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. All right, so that means that tomorrow maybe we'll go with two. Nope. So it takes an hour and a half to pick the door. And it takes an hour to wait in line. So we have to get there with at least 2.5 hours to spare and hope that we still get that second option. I think. Damn it. When checking the book? Did I? Yeah, it was 20 minutes ago. So I don't know. I don't know. We'll just leave it. It's fine. You gotta learn. Live and let learn, I suppose. New bill arrived. Why is there so much bill? Stupid. It's a stupid amount of bill. Let's read this book to hopefully get our water bill down. Because Jesus Christ. Okay. 6! That's so much reading! Ah. Okay. It's fine. Okay, I'm gonna try to speed through 2 days. Yeah. 2 days, because we need this day to plant the camera, and then I want to have the party. But that has to be the day after we plant the. So, but we do need to do 5 to 10 work things. So I guess we have to do those real quick, and then. Yeah. Oh, do we have more mail? No. Oops, that's the wrong one. There we go. We need trumpet players. What happened to your old ones? One of them went to war, another drinks every day. Third simply vanished. Anniversary of the great leader's rise to power is doomed. I'd settle for runners and swimmers so long as they have decent lungs. Okay, so he's requesting? Request? Cauldron Sports? Monday. I'm so glad that wasn't for patriotism. Okay, I've invented a device that can identify dissidents in a crowd and highlight them to the police. One of our junior lab techs, Nikolai, got into my office tonight and ruined everything. Okay, invented a device that can identify dissidents. Now the device won't turn on, and without warning, electrocutes anyone who's taken bribes. We can't do anything. The director of the institute had to be rushed to the hospital, and it nearly killed the police captain. We need you to arrest Petrescu at once and find out how to turn the machine off. Let's see. This one would be... Sleeper? Monday? Science, haha, fuck you.
I'm gonna go to Mazara.
Complete register of newborns in our district. Who should I hand it to? Information, social care, Monday. Great, thank you. Spent funds allocated for bribing South Koreans on gambling and loose women. Oh, okay, so that's a denunciation. Captain Weller. Spent funds allocated for bribes. Okay, so order? Monday? I don't know. Me and my wife and our 3 kids have nowhere to live. What happened to your previous residence? I sold it to pay a debt. What debt? I'd like to apply for a new apartment. Yeah, okay, whatever. Social care, Monday. You, sir, should not have sold your last apartment. Yeah. Okay, more time. I work as a caretaker, brought the weekly list of crimes committed by the tenant of House 2. Ooh, okay. I've highlighted the ones who should be executed. Information, social care, Monday. Ow! Alright, well, no money for me. I need to pay my bills. Okay, I have underwear ration cards, but our local store doesn't carry my size. Can I trade them for butter rations or vegetable oil? Either will do the trick. Request? Social care, I think social care does the ration, yeah, vouchers. Okay, social care, Monday. Good luck with your underwear, lady. Our factory's women's arm wrestling team. We'd like to enter Recom for the leader. Where do we sign up? Request. Patriotism. Monday. Fuck. That's a sport, not patriotism. It's called Recom for the leader. I thought it was.
I'm gonna go to Mazara.
Here's a list of unmarried women librarians. To be disseminated within the male-dominant companies. Every hard-working man needs a smart woman. Haven't you read the latest directive from the Ministry of Social Care about increasing the birth rate? Okay, so this is information for social care and Monday. I also will be taking a copy of that list. Nice, Raymu, same brain cell. Give me that list. Yeah, that's weird. I want to complain about Ivan, the director of our lab. We have no chemicals, no test tubes, no equipment, nothing. Are hard times the reason why he blew up the entire budget on a trip to a resort with the assistant girl? Helmer should be punished for embezzlement. Okay, so this is a denunciation. Science and technology, Monday. Yay! Okay. Okay, so we need it to be... Yeah, so an hour in line, an hour and a half at the door. So if we do 2 more hours, that's 3. So it's an hour... That should be fine. Save. Yes. Okay. I work at the Institute of Radiology. I'd like to inform Professor Magda spends all day working with radioactive materials and goes home without anyone stopping. She's stealing the radiation she's exposed to at work. I measured it myself. She's lit up like a chunk of the uranium. Exactly, we can't let her out of the lab. Every atom counts. She's not stealing it, she's just dying. Oh shit, you're right. We need documents to get rid of Magda. Fuck! Thank you. Yeah. Wait, were we not done this? Oh, fuck me. Shed by our building where the caretaker's been keeping brooms and things like that for years. Recently, some degenerates and their kids shacked up there. Find out what they're up to and evict them. Oh, I can't. Sorry. There is an available office. Oh. Oops. Yes. Okay, this was a denunciation. Science and technology. Monday. Okay. But I don't know how to waste time. Like, will we have enough time? I guess we'll grab all of this. We'll put it down as far as we can, and then we'll try it. We'll save, and then we'll try it. And if it doesn't work, then we'll use the phone to lower it more, I guess. I can't think of another way to possibly do that. Oh, files. Great. Okay, and then this one. I feel like that might not be low enough. An hour be... maybe that's fine. Right? Because it takes so long. Okay, let's save. Maybe it'll be okay. I don't know. Hi, Magda. I've got a folder for you so you can leave your desk and never come back. Oh, we got the option. We got the option. I don't know, like, the rest of those people are just chilling there. They don't care that we're breaking into the office, I guess. Oh, thank God he's gone. Okay, great, perfect. Here we go. All right, cameras in place. I don't... Picking lever locks. I don't have picking lever locks yet. Not their job mentally, hopefully. Yeah, really, right? Just like hoping and praying that they decide to just leave us alone for today. Hi, oh, never mind. I really don't want to have anything to do with you. Yeah, I guess let's go home. We need the extra hour anyway to read that stupid book that needs 6 hours to read just to decrease our water bill. Excuse you, as if I fucking got money for a water bill. Okay, and then we will be able to have our party with, like 2 donuts and a bottle of wine and 2 escort ladies. Which I feel like is probably not gonna be the greatest party, but it's certainly something. Alright. I'm waiting for the day I run through one of those and I just get fucking tackled to the ground because it hasn't happened yet, but I'm not certain that it won't happen. I am in fact pretty worried that it will happen. This child. Someone needs to pick the fucking child up. Okay, we're home. That's our landlord. I don't really want to deal with him, but I will. This is probably a terrible idea. Hi. Have you heard anything about the patriotic lottery? Buy ticket, Kilaborian? Yeah, I read about it in one of the newspapers. What about it? We decided to buy tickets for the whole building. You in? What will you do with the winnings? With the what now? It's a lottery. Shouldn't there be prizes? There's a certain amount due. We'll split it evenly, but we're not doing it for the money. We want to support the wise leader. See, with us, we're collecting 50. Sure, whatever. I'm gonna make them think I'm a true patriot. Young man, ask not what the country can do for you. Ask what you can do for the country. Well said. Did the great leader say that? No, some guy named Kennedy. But you don't know him. He's not from Helmer. I won't waste any more of your time. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, we should pay, yes, our rent. Oh yeah, our rent was decreased, and cable TV, we don't have enough for both, so we pay for that, and we pay for cable TV tomorrow, hopefully. We are not gonna watch TV today, because I would like to get 50% off my water bill. Not that we'll be able to do that today, but we can do it tomorrow, I suppose. Alright, and then we sleep. And it's time for the party. Party, party. It's party, party time. And we're gonna have so much fun. Yeah, we're gonna have so much fun. Okay, we're through. That's great. That means we can go here. Get in line. Alright, knock on the door. Oh, so essentially if you break in, then they won't be there. But if you knock, they will be there. Okay. Hi. I got everything ready for the party. Well, they're only human. This might be their lucky day. I can be quite kind once I've eaten. Everything's ready for the party. Time to have some fun. You ready to have some fun, Redgrave? Yeah, let's light up the dance floor. Oh no, it'll incriminate me too! I'm an idiot. Hi, Evan. Bet you were expecting a kind of low rent affair, but mine was my better other, right? Pete Ferguson doesn't do small. Remember that, just put a lot of time in preparation. For example, this time I thought long and hard about the theme of the party. What were the options? First, I wanted to have a cemetery theme, but we thought better of it. Shovels, corpses, talking skulls, and donkeys are, of course, funny, but we need something livelier for your party. Do you get it? Then I thought about Fight Club. Picture it, fighting blood, teeth on the floor, women squealing in delight and tearing off their clothes. Sounds interesting. Why'd you change your mind? Turns out no one here knows how to fight. The police only know how to beat people, and civilians only know how to lie there and whine about it. We've already seen that every day, right? So, we're just gonna party hard. See if alcohol, drugs, and Viagra and the drinks are bound to have an impact. Someone's definitely gonna lose their shit. And we're gonna have a good laugh about it. What do you think? Like my idea? Yeah, sure. Are you just gonna stand there, Redgrave? Have a look around, talk to people, convince them to do something crazy. I want this place to get crazy. Alright, last year 3 drunken strippers drowned in a bath full of red caviar. Someone confused the main safe for the portal though. I had to order a new one. The year before, we pumped some dwarves full of helium and shot frozen chickens at them. What the fuck? Alright. Just don't repeat our mistake of bringing a goat to the party. Those stupid animals don't differentiate between bosses and the rest of the riffraff. They hit butt everyone, honestly. Anyway, Evan, I expect you to breathe some life into this party. Let's set this place on fire. Take that literally if you have to. Are they... Okay. These guys are fucking, and this guy is just whacking one off while watching them. Alright. Hey, you, bring something to drink. I've been dancing non-stop. Yeah, here's some water. You deserve water. There's so much shit you have to watch up there.
I'm gonna do Mazzara.
You saved me. Now I can stop chewing these pills and flush them down with water. Can you imagine how stupid I looked before? Thank you. Now I can keep dancing for another 12 hours. Okay, I wanted to talk to him to see if I couldn't get him to like ask someone out, but okay, so I can't get any of this. What is she doing? Jesus Christ. Okay, stranger. Hi. What do you do with these pills? What pills? Comrade Ferguson gave us red and blue pills and said choose between the painful truth of reality and the blissful uncertainty of illusion. How'd you manage to remember that? I just took some other pills before, so what do we take? I really want Comrade Ferguson to notice us. Who knows, maybe he'll give us a promotion. I mean, I feel like illusions are probably more fun if you're at a party. Dance till you drop. Oh, there's, okay, yeah, well, this guy's not wanking off, that's just a... well, you know, I kind of thought that was an Eiffel Tower, but there's a guy under her too, so... Does that guy just have a... Okay, yeah, you know... Yeah, I can see why they wanted us to put a camera up in here. Oh yeah, that's a Matrix reference too. Give me a light, huh? I stole a cigar from the boss's desk. I've always wanted to try one. Why are you wet? And you smell like... Comrade Ferguson organized a contest called Who Can Have Sex in a Barrel of Whiskey? Ha! We won. Wow, how was it? Not as cool as it sounds. Everything is burning everywhere. Still, well, you know. Most importantly, we won, and now we'll definitely get that promotion. Questions? I don't know about you, but I've always wanted to smoke after sex. So will you give me a light or not? Yeah! I'm gonna catch him on fire. I do like some arson. I wonder if this is what Comrade Ferguson meant by let's set this place on fire. Who else can I talk to? I don't think I can talk to anyone else. Alright. Talk to someone else who can still put two words together, Redgrave. I want unbridled fun and wild laughter. Alright, I don't see anyone else I can talk to, though. Oh, here. Hey, beautiful gentleman. Could you turn me and my colleague over? We feel so bad. How did you get so drunk? They warn me you can't drink anything here because it's all a lie. They'll have vomit everywhere. My friend has a boner. Chat in my vomit. What dignity are you talking about? Someone's drawn genitals on your face. I did that myself, so no one would draw something worse. I'm dying. Okay, draw a second sexual organ on his face. Yeah, that's fine, right? Oh, I think he's dead. talk to anyone anymore. I think I've talked to everyone it'll let me talk to now. Wait. Let me leave! I don't want to be here anymore! Come on, I picked one good answer and I gave her water, but the rest of this has just gone to shit. I can't leave. It literally won't let me leave. What do I do? Oh, maybe I needed to get her really drunk so that I could get to the filing cabinet. Maybe the DJ? DJ!
Welcome back, everyone.
Hey, Redgrave, wanna make a toast? Everyone will be listening. Here's the microphone. It's not free, you know. To the wise leader. Bored. Making an official speech during the informal party event is so dumb. Yeah, well, I'd prefer to not get arrested, but I feel like I'm gonna get arrested anyway. Everyone fall asleep. Good job, you hyped things up. Did a lot of utterly shameful things we could reminisce about later. Respect, man. I think I can trust you to organize the next party. Congratulations! You can safely say you're in good standing with Comrade Ferguson himself. Oh, that's a nice touch. You can hear the party from outside the door. I better go home. Yeah, you're not going home. You still have to do work. Ha! You weren't invited to the party. Fucker. Alright, we're gonna do just a little bit of work, because I don't want to get in trouble after, I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm already in trouble, but income, doing taxes. I wish my wife has demanded I provide her with income every month so she can manage our family budget. It was a mutual decision. Okay, so this is a request for income on a Tuesday. Yes. What else is there? Analytical report on how to increase theater attendance. Calculated we can increase it by 107% if we open up performances to kindergartners, seniors from assisted living facilities, and patients from psychiatric wards. The Ministry of Culture and Sports has already approved it. We just need the Ministry of Social Care to okay everything. Okay. Information, social care. I love that they put kindergartners in the area of... What do you mean, request? Fuck you. You said you were giving me something.
I'm gonna go to Mazara.
Principal of kindergarten. Somehow we were sent sandals instead of snow boots. Permission from the ministry. What do I need to do? So this is a request. Social care, Tuesday, print. Okay, next. Neighbors making jokes. What kind of jokes? You just broke into the bar. Are you insane? Are you trying to get exiled? There's a joke about that too. It goes, stop at once before you get us both into... Let me see where to send you. Okay, so denunciation for patriotism on a Tuesday. Yes. Next. Given permission to purchase a radio, but I think it was made by traders. If I tune into 97.7 FM, press the power and backlight switches together and shake it 3 times, it picks up a 4 and 4 frequency. Fuck it. What does it matter? What if my kids have been there when I discovered this? Imagine if they'd heard that South Borean jazz. No, this can't be allowed. I demand an investigation. Okay, so this is a complaint.
I'm gonna go to Mazara.
To science and technology, I guess? Yes, okay. But if they had listened to the jazz, then they would also like jazz, because jazz is fucking awesome. Okay, blissful sleep continues to benefit the staff. Ministry of Social Protection wishes to inform citizens that due to last year's implementation of the blissful sleep program, the issue of the retirement home maintenance and upkeep has now been completely resolved. This has allowed the state to save more than $3 million in finances, which has been donated to the army. Citizens, by reporting persons who have reached the age of 85 to the blissful sleep hotline, you're helping bring the state close. They're just killing anyone over the age of 85. Okay. If you have a request, a complaint, or would like to inform us of something, I'll redirect your query to the right person. And what will they do about it? Review it and take action. And you? I'll report the result to my supervisor. And what would he say? We'll transfer it to the claims department. And then? No, wait a moment. What exactly is your issue? My issue is that I want to file a complaint against all of you parasites. You're a bunch of useless bureaucrats shuffling paper around, incapable of solving even the most minuscule problem. What problem? Doesn't matter. I want to complain about the people who appointed you here. Complain, labor, Tuesday. All right. Next. Hello, I have a catalog of clothes designs developed by a tailor shop for employees of the Ironworks. There's everything in here, from underwear to hard hats. Okay, information, labor, Tuesday. I want to report the number of school children who visited patriotic camps this summer. Oh, I want to report. I want to report on the number. Okay, information, social, Tuesday. Not patriotic, but it's school children. Stupid. Bought a book of Victor Grumm's poems recently, and you know what? It doesn't contain a single line about the working man. Nothing. It's all women, children, nature, of the miner's labor, or the risks of the police officer's job. What about the irreplaceability of the civil servant? I want him kicked out of the Writers Guild, his typewriter confiscated, and his poems about love banned. Wow, you're a bitch, hey? All right. I'm pretty sure that's sports and culture. Yeah, because that's art. Tuesday. He is to the motherland what rain is to the desert sand. What? Love the leader as you must. Those who don't shall soon be dust. Can you please stop and explain yourself? Don't you worry, don't be stressed. Our dear leader knows what's best. I'm calling security. Next. I was told to submit some new slogans for the rally, so I decided to test them on you. What do you think? Stirring, huh? Here's the full list. 12 pages, all approved, all signed. Okay, so information, patriotism, Tuesday. Congratulations. Could do one more. Pile of documents I need to give the winners of the urban orienteering competition. I need the Minister of Culture and Sports to sign them. Can you help me? Request, culture and sports, Tuesday. Thank you for your money. I'm gonna do one more and then I'll leave the other two just chilling here at the gate for like a week, probably. I've been corresponding with an inmate, but he stopped replying since he got transferred. Can I find out where he was moved to? Okay, request, order. Nope, that's Thursday. Back, Tuesday. Alright, so I got my money. We're good. We're gonna just leave the next guy waiting at the window. Haha, sucks to be you, little shit. You don't get to go home today, but I get to go home today. And then I get to call a random spy, and I'm not sure if I'm on the spy side or if he's gonna try to get me in trouble with the government. But it's fine. It's totally fine. It's so fine. Probably. It's probably so fine. Right? I think so. I hope so. Alright. Small child singing in the water once again. No one loves you now, my friend. You've been abandoned by your parents. Tee. Okay, why? Collection to promote blissful sleep centers? I don't want to. Do I have to? What happens if I don't pay that bill? What happens if I don't pay that bill? Alright, so let's call Ferguson. Or Cunningham. Hello. Oh. Never mind, apparently. Alright, well apparently I didn't need to call him. Wait, so then what do I do with my... What is that quest then? Oh, collect camera footage! Oh, but I get 10,000. Ooh, that gets me so much closer to being promoted. Okay, so I need to collect the camera footage, which means that I, once again, need to waste 2.5 hours to get into that stupid office. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Competitive environment also gives 10K. I need to get them to leave. I don't know how to get them to leave, though. Let's watch Passion of the Leader. Wait, I have to read first. Let me make sure I can get my reading done first so that we can make sure that our bills are lower. Read. Okay, so we've got the water supply discount skill, which is great. That's fantastic. I don't know if we need to help that fucker with getting his, like, drugs into the ministry or not, but that's an open quest. Oh, wait, I think I might need those pills to give to the other guy to make him less anxious so we can talk to the girl. Oh, damn it. Okay, well, that's, I guess, what we'll have to do next time. That's what we'll have to do next time. Let me just really quickly save. And, we'll head back to the bedroom for a hot second here, and I'll look for someone else that is around at 5 in the morning. Oh, man. Even saying that I was gonna go for 3.5 hours, I went a little over. Not too far over though, so it's fine, right? It's okay. If only real life worked like that, you know, I feel like this is not the game to hope that real life is like. I feel like this is like the worst possible place for real life to be like. So, oh, my background music. Ooh, wait. Why is my YouTube is telling me that no one is live, but I thought Leith was live. Oh, she is! Great, great, great. You meant the book reading thing? Oh, yeah, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. I was like, I feel like this is not where you would want to live, but I mean, to each their own, I suppose. To each their own, I guess. Okay, I can find her. There we go. I just needed to refresh everything, every single heckin' thing that there was. Great. Okay. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out. I know it was a little bit of a shorter stream today. I apologize. I know. It's fine. Next time we'll yap for longer. As I say that though, I don't know what's gonna happen with tomorrow's stream. Originally it's supposed to Hi Tia. I mean, I like streaming for longer. I don't know. I am what it is, what it is. Okay, Tia, I just feel like I didn't play enough of the game today. Yeah, so tomorrow was originally supposed to be Sekiro. Yeah. But I think I'm gonna leave the spot as like just we're going to stream tomorrow, and I'll leave it up in the air just depending on how I am feeling, because like if I'm feeling really like okay tomorrow, then perfect, we get to stream. But if I am feeling like more sick before I get better tomorrow, like if I am like even dizzier or whatever, then we'll just have like a short chatting stream. We'll just yap for a little bit. Yeah. My senpai is built different. I'm built incorrectly, Tia. That's how I'm built. I am built wrong. I am built with so many flaws and problems, Tia. But I am also built in a manner in which I wish to forever exist. I don't like using the word clingy, but like maybe a little bit. I just, I like streaming, and I like being able to hang with my informants, and I like doing fun things. Yeah. So I'd rather do this than like most other things, honestly. I don't like doing stuff, okay? I don't like doing stuff. It is what it is. But yes, we will be streaming tomorrow, 1 a.m. again, PST. And then, yeah, I don't know. We'll figure out what we're doing tomorrow, depending on how I feel. Yes. I'm gonna hope that I feel well enough to play Sekiro, because I do kind of want to try to beat up one of the bosses that's chilling around the edge of where we are, or find the way to the next area and some teleport spots or something. But I would like to actually be able to do that. And yeah, so we are going to go on over to Leith's stream. She's just doing a shorts feed, just chatting stream. The title of it is "Have You Ever Seen a Rat?" I have no idea what is going on over there. But I'm sure it'll be fine, right? I'm sure it'll be fine. Like you said, just don't overdo it. Yes, I know. I know. It's why I'm taking some time off. I know. I'm trying. But yes, thank you guys so much. And I will catch everyone next time. Sayonara. Bye-bye.